Nua AI, and many others started areas that we want to encourage more investments so that we create more opportunities for our young people. Yesterday morning, we had engagement with Meta. Meta are the owners of Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and Messenger. And we were discussing about the journey we've seen in the last 2 years, improving on the platform so that it can meet the needs of our people and also create opportunities. Now, many of our young people are monetizing their talent using these digital platforms like Facebook. And we want to encourage more of these other digital platforms to enhance collaboration with our countries so that we can unlock more opportunities. We are also talking to our young people to see how do we create local and indigenous digital platforms here in Kenya and the continent and our region so that we can create more value in the digital space. Currently, up to 30% of global economy is driven by digital platforms. And it's important Kenya and our East African countries, Tanzania, Uganda, South Sudan, we are not left out. We must see how we can have digital platforms that are indigenous to our region and will play a critical role in our economic prosperity. I don't want to speak beyond there. I really want to thank you. I also want to see what's next about the deals. We want to see the startups. We want to see the next companies, which will be our Samsungs, our Facebook, our Instagram, originating from our young people. We want to encourage you and celebrate you. We assure you of the support of our government from the leadership of our president, our ministry, to ensure we are available to work with you the journey and to accelerate the growth of our digital economy as a country and to see the growth of startups in our country, including that which will come from Pwani Innovation Week. Thank you very much. Mungu awabariki. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana Engineer Tanui. Engineer Tanui amesema anataka kuona startups and the businesses that have been started by our young people, and it is that time when we talk about this. We think of deals done, and here to moderate all that and to show our PS all this is Miriam Angel. Give it up for Miriam Angel as she comes on stage to begin a coffee. Karibu sana. Miriam Angel is from SwahiliPot Hub, our very own beautiful presenter at SwahiliPot FM. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Noni. Let's give it up for Noni as well. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Mbona sisikii energy? Mko sawa? Mmekula kweli? Hamjala? Niliambia niseme hamjakula. That it's not the right Swahili. Hamjala. Mmekula. So good to have you here. So good to be here. Thank you so much, the ICT Principal Secretary Peter Tanui. And I want to say another thank you to Tanga Mayor, Mheshimiwa Abraham Shilo. And thank you to our Chief Mentor, Mahmud Noor 001. Let's give it up for Mentor. We are all here. We are all here. A lot of us are here because of Mr. Mahmud Noor and because of what he has created with SwahiliPot Hub Foundation. Now, I will be moderating the Deals Den. This year, we're doing it a bit differently. We have 15 entrepreneurs. Of the 15, each and every person has a unique idea. They'll be pitching. As they're pitching, kuna investors. Kuna wale watu wamekaa wanasema, napenda hii idea. I'm going to put money on it. Sindio? You like something, you buy it. Sindio? So we need them to also buy the ideas. So there are 15. They'll be joining us. But before that, SwahiliPot Hub has a new baby. It is called SwahiliPot FM. Hello? SwahiliPot Hub has a new baby and it's called SwahiliPot FM. I want to take this opportunity to invite all the presenters at SwahiliPot FM. Please, join. Yes, please. Harakisheni. Let's go. Bonam dance. If you're part of SwahiliPot FM, please join up mbele. Hey, shall we? And these are our presenters at SwahiliPot FM. Thank you.
Haya, twende sasa. Twende. Hey. Hey. Haya, acheze asicheze huyo, acheze asicheze. Haya, twende sasa. Dori, Ati, Dorcas, chini. Hey, hey. Haya, twende sauti teule. Sauti. Haya. Rastafari. Twende. Haya, twende sasa. Barisa. Chini. Enua hapa kata. Yuko juu. Twende. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Haya, twende sasa. Shufa. Yakut. Twende. Hey. Haya, gona twende sasa. Emmanuel gona huyo. Hey. Wapi makofi Emmanuel gona wewe? Twende. Hey. Haya, Penina twende sasa. Penina. Chini kwa chini. Twende. TBT. Throwback Thursday. TBT. All right. Haya, asante sana. Thank you so much DJ jamani. Nikisema SwahiliPot FM unasema marhaba. SwahiliPot FM? Kule nyuma sisikii. SwahiliPot FM? I want to introduce something. Nikisema pamfupa, alafu mnamaliza vipi? Kuna mtu anataka zawadi. Mimi napeana zawadi leo. Napeana zawadi 1000. Lakini ya Tanga. Haya, pamfupa. Pamnofu. Pamfupa. Zawadi imekuja. Nani anataka zawadi hadi achukue? Tafadhali, kama unataka zawadi njoo hapa. Tafadhali.
Well, I want to say thank you. Thank you, CJ. CJ, unajua this is what presenters do. They talk without a limit, eh? Ni maisha yao. So I just want to say that we have a lot of shows on SwahiliPot FM. And we broadcast in the coastal region. Ukiwa Mombasa, you're listening to us on 91.7. Ukiwa Malindi, you're listening to us on 91.7. Taita Taveta, tuko Kwale, tuko Lamu, tuko kila mahali. And we are targeting the youth. We are targeting the young person. So we are definitely talking to you. What we want you to do, we're not asking for too much. We're asking you to support us by listening to us. Sindio? Skiza shows asubuhi, Emmanuel Gona, Salim, Barisa, and myself. And then usikie drive show, CJ, Munga, usikie Aroma. Inaitwa SwahiliPot Aroma. Wanapika on Saturday. If you want to know how to cook for your darling, Shifa is here. You know, she cooks for you the Swahili way. And then usiku, kuna Mama Zakia, kuna Fatma, na kuna Tony. Whatever's happening in your relationship, in your marriage, that's the show for you to listen to, okay? So please, let's all listen into SwahiliPot FM. We are a new baby in town. We love you and thank you for loving us right back. Thank you so much. And I forgot Tito. Paul Tito is a very able social media manager. Thank you so much, Paul Tito, as well. Now, I want to start with, we all have ideas. And Les Brown once said that the graveyard is the richest place on earth. The graveyard is the richest place on earth because it has ideas that were never acted upon. Today, we have 15 youths, young people with business ideas. They acted upon it, and right now they're seeking support. For everybody who's seated here, I need you to support them. I need you to invest in them. I need you to buy their ideas because we need a lot of entrepreneurs. To start us off last year, we had the Deals Den, and we had 3 entrepreneurs. They won $5,000. Ni pesa, hiyo pesa ni nzuri ukipata, you can boost your business. Before I invite them, or rather I play a clip of what they were doing, I would like to invite, she's online, Adelaide Mudainga. She is the Invest Associate at 54 Collective. 54 Collective supported the 3 entrepreneurs who won last year on the Deals Den. We go? All right. Are we ready?
Yes, I think we are.
All right, Adelaide.
You all hear me well?
Yes, we can.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Unfortunately, I am unable to join you in person. The vibes seem to be vibing. We seem to be having a good time. So very, very jealous from this side of the world. Quickly to introduce myself, my name is Adelaide Joki, part of the investments team at 54 Collective, based out of the Kenya office, where we operate from the Ikigai on Riverside. And we are an African food that proceed, invested in tech companies and non-tech companies through different initiatives within the company. We do have what we call the GenF initiative, which essentially looks at tech companies, tech-enabled, tech-driven companies that have huge VC potential, but still in the early and idea stage, concept stage. Then we also do look at more advanced fields, which is like pre-seed to pre-series A fields as well. But then we also do have the Venture Academy, where I played, or through whom I played a key role last year in the Swahilipot for 2023, where we managed to invest in 3 companies through the event and through the program. Some of the companies that we were able to invest in are, we were able to invest in sensational tea, tech kits as well, and Kuza Freezer. And this was actually one as a source of pipeline. Thank you so much, Swahilipot, for making this happen for us, right? But then to give a high level view of what we typically would be looking for companies like this is one, in most cases, especially for very early stage companies, we really do over-index on the founders, right? So one, how driven are you? How able are you to execute, right? So it's one thing to have an idea, but I think being able to go to market and even on a very high level, right? Speak to customers. very needed status is we provide support with the testing, where it does come in different shapes and forms. You need a software engineer, you need a product manager, do you need HR to support you in hiring? Do you need the team support you like building partners, a partnership corporate? So over and above the money that you get, we also do provide very hands-on support. So we are in the weeds and we're in the thick of it with you. So yeah, I think that's I'll close my speech now. Very excited to meet you. Kudos to all founders. You've embarked on a very hard journey. So congratulations to you and all the best to you all.
Thank you so much. Let's give it up for Adelaide. That is Adelaide from 54 Collective. And they supported the entrepreneurs last year on the Deals Den. They gave out $5,000. And you know, kuna ile when you're given money and not using it wisely. But then you see when it comes to SwahiliPot Hub, when you awarded that, they teach you. They teach you how to invest. They teach you what to do. Now, last year, Amal Mohammed is one of the ladies who won, and her business is Sensational Tea Spices. There's Dennis from Kuza Freezer, and then there's Paula Kwabi from Tech Kids Africa. So I just want to play a short clip of Amal to see what has she been up to for the past 1 year. Let's go. Oh, let's give it up for Amal. Let's give it up for Amal. I know we have all had a taste of the sensational tea. We have all had a taste of it. So that's Amal. That's where she is at the moment. And you know what? She's just said she's launching something new. That's after she was educated and taught. Knowledge was poured into her. Next, I have Dennis. And the business is Kuza Freezer. Where has he been?
Startup based in Mombasa, which supports small-scale businesses, especially those in the fish value chain. We offer affordable cold storage solutions, which enables them to not only reduce post-harvest losses, but also improve their daily income. I was privileged to participate in Pwani Innovation Newsroom last year, and through that I was able to pitch to the audience. Among the audience was Founders Africa, whereby we were able to qualify to be part of their business support, where we also received a grant of $5,000 US. This grant has really enabled us to pilot or even test our last mile solutions with the communities, with the small-scale fisher folks here in the coast region, which has tremendously enabled us to get quite a number of feedbacks that has greatly enabled us to also improve in a product offering. Since the business support, we've been able to acquire or gain a number of business skills, which has really enabled us to not only scale our business venture, but also the grant enabled us to pilot our last mile solutions which is currently supporting small-scale fisher folks in distributing their fresh fish to market. The grant also enabled us to build a mobile platform, which is an online marketplace, enabling the small-scale fisher folks in remote fishing communities in being able to connect with restaurants and hotels who need fresh fish. Generally, this support from Founders Factory Africa has really enabled our business to scale, and through that, we've been able to create jobs to a number of people who are currently working with us, either in the production sector or even in supporting the communities through our cold storage solutions. We have also been able to launch at least 15 last-mile solutions, which are currently supporting over 60 small-scale fisher folks who are looking to access better markets.
Thank you so much. Let's give it up for Dennis. Let's give it up for Dennis. He won $5,000 and then he got another grant again. You see, we keep growing. Next, I have Paul Akwabi. He is the Chief Executive Tech Kids Africa. He also won last year. What has Akwabi been up to?
Training 400 teachers that have been implementing and training learners in their schools. It assisted us also to be able to create a plan that learners are able to also learn and learn robotics using their vernacular languages. Though we have started with Swahili back then before other local dialects. There's been a new example in terms of even revenue. We have 2024. Able to triple what we were able to make during 2023.
All right. All right, thank you. Unfortunately, there's a bit of audio technical hitches there with Paul Akwabi. But I have learned so much from Paul Akwabi about cybersecurity. I've learned a lot from him. And also he just said that he managed to triple his profit. Now, without wasting time, the new team that's pitching today, we have 15 of them. They have ideas. They have been preparing. And you know what? I don't want to talk much. I want to introduce to you Andrew Sikwe. His business name is Royalty Vacation Home. So where did this idea come from? Royalty Vacation Home. Andrew? Audio?
During the COVID times, I traveled to Mombasa for the first time, and now I tried to relate that time traveling as an adult, and back then when I was a young person, families back then really used to struggle to afford a holiday accommodation in Mombasa for holiday. So the hotels were a bit pricey and were presumed to be a reserve for the affluent. But then now when I arrived in Mombasa, I was in need for accommodation services and I struggled. Now I thought, why not find and consolidate these particular properties that suit needs for different local travelers, put it in a way and in a system that I can put it to the public so that people can easily access whatever they need within their means.
Right. Thank you. That is Andrew Sikwe. Andrew Sikwe, let's welcome Andrew Sikwe to the stage. He's going to pitch. He's going to pitch in front of the investors. And if they like his business idea, I hope they do. I pray they do. They're going to back him up. Andrew Sikwe, uko wapi? All right, let's give it up for Andrew. Let's give it up for Andrew. And I want to invite all the investors. Kindly take the front seat. Kindly take the front seat. Mr. Mahmud Noor. Kindly take the front seat as the youth get to pitch and tell you what they have in store. Tukiwa hapa tuwa support, sindio? Yeah. Andrew, uko tayari? All right, let's go.
Hello, my name is Andrew Sikwe. I'm the founding director for Royalty Vacation Homes. And I want to take you down memory lane. Back in the day growing up, coming to Mombasa or the Kenyan coast used to be quite a privilege.
Sorry, Andrew. There are ground rules. The entrepreneurs get to pitch for 2 minutes. When it hits it hits 1.5 minutes, the DJ is gonna ring a bell. That tells you that your time is almost up. Okay? When it gets to 2 minutes, she's gonna ring another one. That says that it's done. And then I'll give a chance to the investors to ask a question. And if you like an idea, unaweza sema tuonane kando, ama you just support there and then. Okay? All right, let's go.
So growing up, it used to be quite a privilege. Ready? Ready? Okay, growing up, it used to be a privilege visiting Mombasa or the Kenyan coast for holidays. And until recently, I realized that we do not have local solutions to cater for this market need. And this was our motivation for starting Royalty Homes, an online booking platform that offers short stays and long-term stays to people who are traveling to the Kenyan coast for the first time. Our motivation for this was to enable and empower local communities through sustainable tourism. We have an existing website that has 50 properties onboarded. We have 20 service providers who are covering ground transfers, catering, and also tour experiences who are part of our integrated model. Today, we are asking for 20 million to help us improve technology development, to allocate market acquisition and market and customer acquisition, and then 30% to go towards operation and recruitment. The benefit of our platform compared to the existing ones is we have flexible payment options. You can book for a December holiday by paying 10,000 in January, every month, staggering your payments until when you're about to arrive. The other benefit of our platform is we have customized solutions in that when you're booking your accommodation, you are having recommendation for transport transfers, you have recommendation for catering, and you also have recommendation for people who can give you experiences within. Thank you. I'll give that to questions. Yes. So our business is, we have 3 categories of revenue generation. The first one is commissions from sales. So every booking we complete, we usually receive commissions for that. We also have got property owners who are enlisting their properties for premium listing. Now premium categories is we have people who can pay subscription fees so that they can receive promotional benefits, and therefore their properties will receive more traffic compared to the other normal properties.
One more quick one. What's your utilization rate to date? Like, how many clients have you had so far?
Since inception, we are averaging 300 bookings a year, which translates to about 20 in the low months, that is January, February, and 40 to 50 in the high season months. Each booking, generally you'll take 5 nights. So ideally we are looking at 5 nights for each booking for 20 bookings in a month.
My question would be, how many team members do you have?
Currently we have 8 team members. We have the housekeeping team. We have the developers who are helping us with web maintenance and administration. We have social media and content creation, and then we now have the administrative team.
And for how long has this been going on?
This started during 2020 during Corona. That is when the idea was incepted. So we are 4 years into business. Yeah.
Okay, so that's some great work there. My question is, I didn't get how long you've been in operation. How long have you been in operation?
This is our 4th year. 2024 is our 4th year.
Wow,
Yes.
wow, 4th year.
Yes.
So probably I'd like to know what was your revenue turnover for the previous year?
We are averaging between 10 million to 15 million. Yeah, that is gross revenue, including the service fees and the hosting fees.
Once again, how much are you asking now?
20 million.
20 million. What
Yeah.
is your projection, revenue projection for the next 1 year if you get the 20 million?
Okay, with the improved offering, we will be able to enhance service delivery. And now, since we'll have a better advanced online booking platform, then it means we'll have more seamless experiences for our customers. So we are looking at improving from the current 300 bookings per year to around 5,000 in a year, within the 1 year when we are going to have this fund.
Do you
Andrew?
mind to, okay.
What's the current platform that you're using?
We have our own listing website. You can scan the code and it will direct you to our website. We are intending to adopt this into a mobile app, and this is still part of the ask. And with integration of automation tools, I believe we will be able to optimize our platform to enable us serve a larger group within the easiest time possible.
Andrew, a quick one.
Yes.
You are asking for 20 million. What are you giving out?
20 million is, we are giving for 10% equity for 4 years.
Come again?
So the 20 million ask is for 10% equity to be covered over 4 years. So averagely, this would translate to around 400,000 per month. Looking at our current operations, if we are doing 1 million gross, it means if we can improve from 1 million to 4 times or 5 times, then it means we can do 4 million in a month, which now would translate to the 10% equity.
Are you considering giving out shares as well, or it's only on profit sharing?
At this moment would be profit share, but then depending on the amount of support that our partner is going to come with, they may come with the technical and advisory roles, which may enable us, and we can quantify a bigger, it's a discussion we can have,
okay,
depending on the resource that the partner is going to come with.
Last one. How are your consumer demographics? Who are your biggest customers?
Currently, we have the local travelers. Nairobi is giving us the most travel. We have Mombasa. The difference between the Mombasa market and the Nairobi market is the period of stay. We also have international travelers, especially Kenyans who live in the diaspora, and they visit from time to time, either coming as families or for business. So it's a mixed market, but I would say most of our customers are coming from Nairobi, and then we also have got the local, the Mombasa market.
Okay, my question is, have you ever received any extent of funding before? And if you have, how much?
No, currently this is just our own sheer effort and revenue that we've generated from the business that keeps us going. Yeah, no external funding. Yeah. Any other questions?
First, I want to really congratulate you for thinking of going to the digital space.
Thank
you. Two questions. First, this platform, you mentioned you are targeting diaspora and Kenyans. Which other platforms are you competing with? And what is the uniqueness of this new platform that you are putting up? And you mentioned the second one is you are preparing to make it into an hub. Is this part of the pitch or something you expect in a few moments you have the hub?
Okay. The app is part of the pitch. Part of the fundraising is supposed to help us develop that. And the advantage, the unique selling proposition of our platform compared to the other ones is you realize that Kenyans have consumer behavior of being able to pay kidogo kidogo. Most of our customers are people who are middle class or rather middle revenue families. So it enables them to pay slowly as compared to an existing platform like Airbnb where you're supposed to pay upfront the full amount before check-in. In our case, you are allowed to pay a reservation amount. You'll be issued with the relevant notification that confirms your booking. And when you come to stay is when you can complete your payment. So you have flexibility in payment. That's one. The second unique proposition is the customization aspect. With our services, you are able to book accommodation and you get recommendation for a caterer within your locality or within the property you are selecting. You also have recommendation for tour operators, whether you want to go to Asini, you want to go to Marine Park, you want to go for Jesus, whatever experience you want to have within that locality, you have recommendation through the app to enable you complete your stay.
Thank you. And maybe a recommendation. There is something we launched a few days ago with some UN agencies called DigiCan.
Okay.
DigiCan to promote local indigenous digital platforms.
Okay.
You please go and check and see what you can do with it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. May I take this opportunity also to congratulate you as my colleague engineer.
Thank you.
But I would like you to know, you talk that your marketing is just in Nairobi and Mombasa, but there are other areas, Kisumu and so on and so forth. What is your plan? That is first. Second, I would like to know, do you have a short-term plan, mid-term plan, long-term plan of your business? Because you said you started up with your manpower of 80 people, and the intention of SwahiliPot and this cluster is to make sure we open a wide range of employment and creativity for youth. But now it is 4 years. What is your plan? Short-term plan, mid-term plan, long-term plan? What is our expectation? How many people you are going to employ in the future in order to save for the youth? Thank you.
Thank you. First of all, I'll respond by our reach. Initially, we started with what was manageable within our capacity. But over time, we've been growing. In as much as we've been experiencing challenges from political interferences to natural calamities, we've been trying to stay consistent so that then we can be able to meet partners who are resourceful and can enable us achieve our midterm and long-term goals. In the midterm goal, I'm looking at us expanding, having a very seamless platform, the app. And if possible, we are looking at onboarding properties within the most traveled destinations, so that then we optimize productivity instead of just having a footprint in a destination that does not have frequent visitors. But eventually we are looking at capturing the entire East African market so that over time we'll onboard properties in our neighboring country in Tanzania, Rwanda, and Uganda, because ideally we have got an untapped market in that space. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That is Andrew Sikwe. Can we give it up for Andrew? Let's give it up for Andrew. Mmesikia 20 million. Eh? What's your net worth? Eh? How much would you ask for tuachie hapo? That is Andrew Sikwe. To our potential investors, if any of you loved what Andrew has just presented here, there is a side chat. There will be a sidebar, okay? And we have Nadfa Juma, Coast Regional Manager, Somo Africa. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Can we give it up for Nadfa? We also have Ngosa Mupela. He's an investment manager, Close the Gap. Let's give it up for Ngosa Mupela as well. And we have Mercy Thomas. She is a venture analyst, TechBridge, MTI Invest. Let's give it up for Mercy Thomas as well. And then we have Kelvin Muturi. Kelvin Muturi is a business development advisor, Blue Biz, TechnoServe Kenya. Let's give it up for Kelvin as well. And we have Chief Mentor Mahmud Noor. SwahiliPot Hub Foundation is also here. He's investing in one of the brilliant ideas. And then we have the ICT Principal Secretary John Tanui, who's also joined the investment group. Thank you so much for joining. And I think if Andrew was listening, you made an offer in one way. And also to Mayor Tanga. Now, I just want to say something to investors. We have 5 minutes. We have 15 of them. We want to give each of them an opportunity to come and present their idea. So, I'm capping your time to 7 minutes. So ask, they respond, and then we get the next person. Next, I have Elizabeth Amadi. Elizabeth Amadi.
Amadi is an entrepreneur who's based in Mombasa, who deals with natural peanut butter and roasted groundnuts. My business, Nuteez, is a name from the Ugandan side, meaning royalty. So my grandfather was a king, is Izotel the Kitambo when they were kings. So anytime you buy anything to do with Nuteez, you're relating with royalty. I'm actually living my mother's dream because when I was young, there was a time my father was sick. He was diagnosed with high blood pressure. And most of the time I used to see my mother prepare food with peanut butter. On the other side, in Uganda, most of our food we prepare with groundnuts. So most of the time my mother used to prepare food, we would make sure that at least for my father it had peanut butter inside. And for a couple of months when my father went back for checkup, actually there was no blood pressure.
That is Elizabeth. That is Nyabo. Can we give it up for Nyabo? Come on board, Elizabeth. Her product is Nuteez. She's royalty. Meskia. Grandfather yake alikuwa king. Nyabo. Ame represent. All right, Elizabeth, welcome. 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, everybody. 15 years ago, my father was diagnosed with high blood pressure. And during that time, my mother used to prepare his food using the natural peanut butter. And after a couple of months, when my father went back to the hospital, the doctors confirmed that his pressure was okay. After that, my mother wanted to do a business of peanut butter. Unfortunately, she didn't live longer to see this dream come true. Standing here today, I represent my mother. My name is Elizabeth Noel Amadi. I am the founder of Nuteez. Nuteez is a brand that deals with natural peanut butter that is made of groundnuts, simsim seeds, and some little salt to taste. Our peanut butter are certified with KEBS, and we've also managed to trademark our brand, the Nuteez. We produce 13 liters of peanut butter in a day. However, this peanut butter, we supply them to schools, we supply them to fitness centers, we also supply them to hospitals. Currently, we've partnered with Pandia, which they use the peanut butter for the patients who are diabetic, the patients with pressure, and also lactating mothers. They use it to have more milk for their babies. Apparently, the demand has gone so high for the peanut butter, but the machines that we have now cannot meet the demand of our clients. With an investment of 5 million, we'll be in a position to buy bigger machines that can produce at least 1,500 liters in a day. This will enable us to meet our target, for we'll also be in a position to add more people in our 10 people for our business, and this will enable us to supply our peanut butter not only in Mombasa, we'll go to Kwale, Kilifi, and also countrywide. We are also in the process of getting a license for export, with a dream that one day we want to see our product not only in Kenya, but also to export. Thank you.
Well done, Elizabeth. Now I'm going to give it over to the investors. Questions?
First question.
Yes.
Good presentation. So my first is, what's your current market share?
My current market, pardon?
Your current market share.
My current market
share. What's the size of your current market?
In In the production line, or maybe?
Yes, for your product.
Apparently, we've factored in Kwale, Kilifi, and Kwale at a percentage of 70%. We still have the 30% that we had to meet because of the machineries that we have that cannot produce larger production.
Okay. Your ask is 5 million, right?
Yes.
And that is to help you scale your operations?
Yes.
Spread to Kilifi and the rest of Kenya, right?
Yeah, we are currently in Kilifi, Kwale, and Mombasa. But now with this money, we are going to buy bigger machines. We have a cooling machine. We also have a grinding machine. We have a roasting machine and a peeling machine. The ones that we have apparently are small, but with the bigger ones, we'll be able to produce larger. And not only to be in the coastal region, we want to go countrywide. And also we have the dream of export.
Okay, so I would tell you, moving to new market areas
Yes.
would bring new logistical challenges.
Yes.
How do you aim to tackle that or solve that?
Places like Nairobi, that is far from us, Kisumu, Eldoret, we are going to have our shops located there, so that as we market our product to those people, they can know where they can get our product easily in where they are. Yes.
So the 5 mic is to also establish shops?
Yeah, the 5 million is to buy the machineries and to establish the shops. Yes,
Okay.
across the country.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for the presentation. Mtoto wa Mfalme. My biggest issue is with the shelf life.
Yes.
Especially if you're looking to target export markets. What is your shelf life currently? And what are you looking into in production and stabilization of the product to make sure that it can last longer? Just a piece of advice, some markets that you seek to go into have very strict rules. The product has to have a shelf life of not less than 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years. So what are you doing currently? That is one. Secondly, how does your team look like? Do you operate alone, or what is the team behind you? Thirdly, who is helping you in the product formulation and just making sure that all the standards are looked into correctly?
So I'll start with the first questions about the long life of my product. I've been brought up with peanut butter since I was young, and for sure a natural peanut butter with no additives can go up to 1 year with no additives. So with 1 year, it's okay for if you do the supply outside and even within the country. Also, I've done research with my clients that who have been buying peanut for a while, and nobody has eaten this peanut butter for 4 months. It goes for, the longest client has gone to 2 months. So you can show that it is in a good place. I'll talk about how to ensure the product is okay. I have a lab that is, I first started telling you that my product is certified with KEBS. It wasn't an easy path. I had to have a machineries, and I have a lab with a aflatoxin machine. I'm based in Bombolulu. If somebody wants to come and see our plant farm, you can confirm that we indeed have a aflatoxin machine. So we run the test for aflatoxin before giving it to our clients. Thank you.
I would like to know about the investment for machinery that you're asking for. How much what are you willing to give up in exchange for the investment machinery you're asking for?
Thank you. I'm willing to give 10% of
equity.
Yes.
She's willing to give 10%. That is Elizabeth. Her company is New Wet.
Last question.
Kelvin, last question.
So what's your current value?
My current value is at 1 million.
Yes, I'm going to give Nadfa one last chance.
So the question
Nadfa.
is...
So, okay. So, good job, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
I can see a lot of potential in your business, and it meets some of the criteria that SOMO Africa we are looking at. Probably, I understand you are asking for 5 million.
Yes.
And just a question, I'd like to understand what is your immediate need, and if I give you probably 1,000 USD, what will you do with it?
At the moment, I have a demand of the peanut butter has gone so high, and sometimes we get bigger order, but because of the machineries we have. So I will go for the machineries first, and we believe that even the machineries will give us more money so that we can expand to the places that we wanted to go to. Yeah.
Yay, let's give it up for Elizabeth. Her company is Nuet, and I see you see a lot of interested people, interested parties. There's Natfa Jama, that is Coast Regional Manager, Somo Africa, and also Abud Jamal, Chairman, Mombasa Chapter, Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. If any of you like what Nyabo has just presented, Elizabeth has just presented, please, tutakwa pale. Let's have a chat on the side. All right, Elizabeth, thank you. Let's give it up for Elizabeth as she walks away. Nawasikia nyinyi. Nawasikia nyinyi. Eh? Everything is natural. Okay? Peanut butter. Mmesikia wanaweka peanut butter kwa chakula. Now you need to start rethinking, okay? When you cook, make sure you put some peanut butter in your food. Next, I have Valentine Giko. Valentine's business is Furies Enterprise. What's Valentine's story? What's Valentine's story? All right, I think I went ahead. Way ahead. Valentine atarudi. Next, niko na Florence Hela. Her business name is Afya Duara. Let's see what Florence has to say.
Florence from Afya Duara Organics Enterprise. In Afya Duara, we focus on waste collection and also producing organic fertilizer from organic waste. My mother used to compost waste back in the home using the available resources like food waste, animal waste, and also the organic waste that was available. But when I come in Mombasa, I saw that there is a lot of organic waste everywhere because most of the youth are focusing on plastic waste, metal, and boxes, but leaving behind the organic waste. So I decided as a Florence or as a Afya Duara, we focus on the organic waste whereby you can undergo the process and produce organic fertilizer, and then we sell to the farmers.
Well, that is Florence. Let's give it up for Florence. It's Afya Duara Organics Enterprise, and she's a co-founder. She's based in Mombasa. Florence, I need you here. Remember, Florence has rules. You have 2 minutes to present. You'll hear a bell when it's 1.5 minutes. That's telling you that you need to summarize. You'll hear another one when it's 2 minutes, okay? And the investors have 5 minutes to ask their questions. Let's go.
Good afternoon, everyone. Who could imagine that the product that I presented to the investor is the waste that we throw every day? My name is Hela Florence from Afya Duara Organics Enterprise, and I'm the co-founder. In Afya Duara Organics Enterprise, we turn organic waste into organic fertilizer. And our target customers are farmers that are doing small-scale farming and large-scale farming, and also kitchen gardeners. We have impacted over 250 farmers both in Mombasa, Kilifi, and Kwale. In a month, we are producing 50 bags of organic fertilizer using pallet method. We are asking for 20 million shilling on an equity of 15%. This 20 million will cover for purchasing machine and also marketing, production, and also will cater for administration and sales. Don't waste what you can taste. Thank you.
Hey, let's give it up for Florence. You say don't waste what you can? All right.
Hi,
Back to you.
Florence. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Just have two questions. The first one is, I see you're not certified by KEBS yet. Are you in the process of doing that, and how long would that take? And the second question is, compared to non-organic fertilizers, what is, for example, the price difference between what you sell and what is out there?
Okay, for the first question, we have been in business for the last 4 months. So we started as a prototype, and we sell our products through farmers. And for the KEBS satisfaction is undergoing the process. By the next month, we'll be having the KEBS satisfaction. And then, second question was?
The difference between the price, your price, what you sell, versus non-organic fertilizer that is out there.
Okay, for our price, it's affordable because for a 50 kg for organic fertilizer, we sell at 2,500, and for inorganic fertilizer, it's 6,500.
Hello. I would like to know how many units you produce per month, and what is the cost of production, and the profit margin if possible.
The first question was?
How many units do you produce in a month?
Okay, if I may answer, the unit we produce in the month it's 50 bags of organic fertilizer. Calculated in money, it's 125,000 in a month. That is in a year, it's 2 million. And the second question was?
What's the cost of production? To produce this bag, how much do you spend?
Okay, for us, we are doing household collection. So we collect waste from the household. So we are the one charging the owner of the waste. So after collecting the waste, the cost of production is the transportation cost from the household to our composting site. It's 120,000 in a year.
One last question, Hela.
Okay.
I like how you've embedded sustainability in your business model.
Okay.
But I have a question. What's your current value? Because you're asking for 20 million.
Okay. Currently, we have 400 million which we produce yearly. And when we get that 20 million, our projection will multiply from 400 million from 4 million to 7 million, because currently we are producing 50 bags in a month. But when we get that machine, we'll be producing 200 bags in a day. As you can see, our demand is high because we are serving only 10% of the farmers, but 90% are waiting for our products, but we cannot meet the demand because our production is slow.
Yeah, thank you so much for that presentation. Okay. Perhaps you should go back to numbers. Yeah. Because your business model is really good, but you really need to understand the numbers.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and lastly, for me, I'm happy to take the conversation further so we can catch up after this.
Yay! Yay! Can we give it up? Now we're talking. Masi, now we're talking. Yeah? This is what I said. You like an idea? You say yes. Let's have this conversation after the break, okay? Florence, usionge tena. Hey. Thank you so much. Let's give it up for Florence. She has found somebody interested in her business. I cannot, you know what? I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Next, we have Salwa Mahmud. Salwa anaweka lamu Safi. What's Salwa's story?
I run a business on waste management. I provide door-to-door waste collection services. It's the love for the nature and love for my people. So Lamu is significantly facing so many challenges, being a high unemployment rate, polluted beaches affecting tourism, health risks, children exposed to dangerous dump sites. So this is all because of improper waste management, and they lack sustainable solutions. So this really inspired me to start a waste management business. And then also need to create a legacy, like a time lived someone and left this for the people.
Oh, someone did something and left this for the people. Let's give it up for Salwa. Salwa, come over. That is Salwa Mahmud.
Hi everyone. Now, since everyone knows that I come from Lamu, let me tell you something about Lamu. That Lamu, despite being known for nice beaches, for mangroves, for sand dunes, for the ocean, and the vibrant streets, but Lamu faces significant challenges. That is on waste management. That our children, animals, like, can you imagine Lamu without donkeys? Yeah? And all that being affected with waste. And that's why I, Salwa Mahmud, came up with Weka Lamu Safi initiative, a Swahili phrase to mean keep Lamu clean, to solve all these issues. And with strong demand from the households, from the business, and from tourism industry, we need to expand this business to cover a large market, and also to expand Weka Lamu Safi from Weka Lamu Safi to Weka Africa Safi. And we are therefore asking for support on raising 10 million to expand the business, to have our own establishment of a center, and to have our machines. We don't believe in recycling in our island. We believe in selling the waste to other recycling centers outside Africa, so that we can be the best providers of raw material of the recycling centers in other nations. Thank you.
Okay, so great presentation, Salwa. I was wondering, how much do you charge or per unit for you to sell when you're selling your plastic waste?
So first I'll talk about the revenue that we raise. We raise from the clients that we collect waste from, and then we also get revenue from the waste that we pick, because we also sell the waste.
How much do you sell per unit? Per kg, probably.
Oh, that is 17,000. 17 shillings per kilogram, sorry.
Okay, I was just wondering that if you know that if you add value to this, you could sell at a higher price than this. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Why don't you try to venture into that?
Adding value is first starts with having our own center, because right now we don't have a facility that we own. We just hired a place that we accumulate the waste, and after separating, the only option we have is selling to other recycling centers. So if we will be able to have that center of our own, we will be in a position to add value to that waste, and at the same time add revenue.
What kind of machines will you need to add value?
Baling machine.
What?
Baling machine. And crushing machine.
Hi, Salwa.
Hi.
Good presentation.
Thank
you. My first question is, how much do you make in a month?
Currently 120,000.
120.
Yes.
That's impressive. Do you sell it to one buyer, or do you have a pool of buyers that you're selling to?
Right now we have Flip-Floppy who buy plastics, and we have the Juakali who buy metallic waste. And then we have accumulated glasses, which we don't have a solution yet.
Yeah, thank you so much. So currently, just to clarify, you said that currently you do not have machinery.
Yeah.
Okay, so good presentation, good business model. My recommendation is perhaps the first would be, and maybe we can have a side chat.
Thank you.
To have Meskia side chat.
Yeah, would be to join an accelerator program for you to first fine-tune your business model. Secondly, within that accelerator program, you'll also be able, or you'll be eligible to apply for a challenge fund, which can get you the kind of machinery that you want. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so for me, sorry, I would like to understand, do you collect, sort, and then process, or you're only collecting and sorting for now?
For now, we are only collecting from the households and then sort and sell.
So who are other bigger companies that you're like eager to work with that you think we can connect you with and probably make a lot of money out of that?
Through the Pwani Innovation Challenge, I've been able to visit several companies that deal with waste, and it's not whom to work with, it's whom to do away in the market. Because we want to be the leading.
Okay, and what type of investment are you looking for and how much is it?
It's 10 million, and this goes for the establishment of a center and then operation costs.
And how many people do you have in your team by now?
Right now we have 7 people, 5 as the waste pickers and 2 at the management. Yeah.
Just a quick one. Salwa, I think you're doing a commendable job.
Thank you.
Congratulations for that. Knowing the demographics of Lamu, and you know, it's quite a big county. Where is your location as at now? Where are you working from? Is it the island only, or you are covering other parts? And what are your plans, you know, in the short and medium term to, you know, cover until we look at Africa?
Right now we are covering Pwani ward. That's on the island. Yeah. And we are looking forward to expand that, because right now we are handling 500 households in Pwani ward. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Can we give it up for Salwa? Ametoka na side chat. Very, very important. Do not shy away from just saying, I'm going to give you 10 million. 10 million ni pesa kidogo sana. Eh? See, not to you, not to you. Eh? 10 million ni pesa kidogo sana hapa mbele. Just, you know, don't put your cards too close. Just say, Salwa, I will support you with 10 million. I still have more entrepreneurs coming in. You have had somebody interested in your business. See them later, okay? All right. Let's give it up for Salwa one more time. Alafu next, Nikona Savala Hudson. His business is Bigfoot Arts. So where did this idea come from?
My name is Hudson Savala. I am a visual artist before an entrepreneur. My business is on crafting, that is repurposing of plastic bottles. Yeah, from it being a single-used plastic into crafted home decors. Where I come from, Mazeras, it's in Kilifi County. It's a place where we don't have like the county government taking care of the, you know, collecting garbage and all that. So as an artist, I had to find a way on how to actually get rid of the plastics that are lying around.
That is Savala. He is an artist. And Bigfoot Arts originated. It's a name that his dad came up with. Savala, come to the stage, please. Let's give it up for Savala. Let's give it up for Savala. Wait. Okay, Savala, pitch like your life depends on it.
10% out of the 100,000 metric tons of plastic that are deposited in a year are only recycled. 10%, ladies and gentlemen. At Bigfoot Arts, we take the initiative to collect this plastic waste and turn them into beautiful art pieces, home decors, office decors, and even the beautiful flower vessels that you see in front of you. Plastic needs to be recycled, all right? I come from Mazeras, where I brought up different youths that I grew up with and formed the group Bigfoot Arts. So Bigfoot Arts, we are situated in Mazeras, Kilifi County, and that's where we employ ourselves by creating these plastic products that we sell. My ask is on 5,000 USDs. With this will enable us create more products, meet the demand out there, and also make a difference in terms of empowering the youth in Mazeras, where I come from. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Yes,
Good.
hi.
I just have a question. So what exactly is the product? As in, what is it that you're selling to people?
So the product, as you can see, we are artists. The product is plastic. So we are trying to conserve marine life. So the products are home decors. We're trying to get rid of them from being dumped in the ocean. Like I said, only 10% are recycled.
And who's your target market for that particular product?
Our target market, like I said, from home, anybody owning a house, in the office, in the libraries at school, where stationery such as pens, pencils can be placed. That's our target. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so for me, maybe I would call it value addition on plastic. That's what you're selling right now. But I'm eager to learn about how much are you making, how many people do you have in your team?
Yes. So when I started this, I was solo. And my friends, because I come from Mazeras, Kilifi, so when I used to sell products out here, they were like, could you take us to where you make money? So instead of giving them money every time they see me, I told them, you know what, guys, let's just create these products and bring them where I usually sell, here at SwahiliPot. So in a month, we make roughly 8,000. So the business is, it depends with the events, because we usually sell during the events. So when we get access to these events, that's where best we sell our products. And also after the events, we get referrals. So mostly it's during the events and after when we get referrals.
Is there a specific type of plastic you're using, or you go with any plastic that you find around?
So the big type and the small, we do all plastics from the single-use plastics, but the ones that are brought today are of the paint that we use. We are artists, so we have to lead by example. So after painting, we do not throw the plastic tins that contain the paint. What we do, we add value to them. But we also make other products, such as the office decor, from the single-use plastic bottles.
Okay, on my side, I think you are one of the first, most authentic entrepreneurs who has been on stage.
Thank you.
Yay! And so my question is, what is the cost of production of this specific one, and what are the profit margin for this specific one?
The cost of production for that specific, the capital on that is 2,000 shillings. We use that to buy the paint and also use as incentives for the community that bring the plastics to us. So, but for the specific one, 1,500, that is the amount of money that we use to create that.
How much do you use it? Do you sell it?
That one goes for 2,800.
2,800. Okay.
Yes.
I think because you've already stated your revenue, I'd love us to have some side chat on validation to see if it makes sense.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up for Savannah. Yes. Very, very important. How do you feel?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
I'm grateful, yes.
Tafta Nadfa. Okay? All right, thank you very much. Now we want to introduce the next entrepreneur. But I would also like to know, I have a Nadfa Jama, Coast Regional Manager. What are you looking for?
Thank you, that's a great question.
Yeah.
So, the kind of entrepreneurs that we support at Somo Africa are entrepreneurs on the early stage of their businesses. The things that we look for when investing in our entrepreneur to fall into our acceleration portfolio that goes for 2 years are ideas that show scalability, viability, and social impact. So those 3 things are the ones that I'm looking for.
So you just found one?
2.
Oh, you found 2 actually. All right. And Ngosa Mupela, what are you looking for?
Hi, yes. Actually, we have a similar model. I think our goal is we work with small and growing businesses within the coastal area, people who have been doing business for at least 6 months of operations. You have some revenue to show for it. You have a target market, clients, and growth. And then you have a vision for where you want to go. And then we'll support you both with funding, but also with capacity building in terms of providing you financial support, financial expertise, and helping you with strategy development. So that's our total goal on the total package. So yes, really looking forward to seeing more of what's out there today.
I hope you find someone today.
I hope so too.
Kelvin, you've asked a lot of questions today.
Yeah.
Unatafuta nini?
Sustainability, scalability, and good financials.
Okay.
So what we do at TechnoServe, we work with enterprising young people. So our goal or our objective is to create fulfilling and meaningful work for young people, especially here along the Kenyan coast. And we do that. Our approach is primarily or deeply rooted in enhancing business opportunity within blue economy, which holds tremendous potential of growth, especially here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kelvin. I will come back to Maazi and Abud. But right now, let me introduce Francisca Mwakazi. Francisca Mwakazi runs Wakilisha Logistics and General Traders. Francisca Mwakazi, uko wapi? All right. What's Francisca's story? Francisca, please come to the stage. Let's give it up for Francisca. Let's give it up for Francisca.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We're living in a digital world where everyone wants to sell or buy online. In the process of doing that, the question is always, how will I get it or how will it get to my customers? So anytime you have that question, think about me. My name is Francisca Mwakazi. I am the co-founder of Wakilisha Logistics, and I believe that you can buy or sell anything from the comfort of your home. We provide delivery services, transport and logistics, warehousing, and last mile solutions. We started in 2020 when there was corona pandemic. It happened that there was a lockdown across the country, and we noticed a gap between manufacturers, wholesalers, retailers, and consumers. So we came up with an idea to bridge in the gap. We are targeting corporate businesses, online businesses, and individuals. So far, our revenue per month is 300,000 shillings, and we have been able to employ 6 people full-time. I'm looking for 5 million Kenya shillings that will help me to purchase, at a 10% grant equity, that will help me purchase a truck and also develop an app. With the 5 million Kenya shillings, it will unlock a business revenue of 500,000 per month and also create a job for 5 extra people. Thank you.
Any questions?
Who are your current clients right now? And how do you think they would be better served when you got the truck, for example?
Currently, we're serving online businesses and corporate, but we are currently operating with the tuk-tuk and motorbikes. So with the truck, it will enable us to have extra capacity, and also we'll be able to expand our coverage to either Nairobi, because right now we're operating within Mombasa.
And then my question is, have you thought about how, so when you acquire a piece of equipment like a truck, for example, yes, that allows you to do more, but then it also comes at a greater sort of operational cost, right? So have you thought about the, just the business case for it? And have you done, if you think about it, how long would it take you for that investment to be recouped from your perspective within a timeline?
Yes, we have thought about it. And currently, we can be able to repay the investment after 4 years. Yeah.
Hi, Francisca.
Hi.
Congratulations first for being in the logistics industry. I myself I'm also in that industry, and I know it's not easy, and especially for a lady. So
Thank you.
Kudos. Mine is, what are your current areas of operation? Where do you exist currently? That is physically. Secondly, what are your operating costs as at now? Thirdly, you said that you have 6 personnel at the moment. Can you just break it down so that we can understand your company structure?
Okay, currently we are operating within Mombasa, and we have 2 tuk-tuks, and we have 1 motorbike. So that means we have 3 drivers, and we also have an extra loader, plus myself, and my co-directors. Yeah. Operating cost is currently at 40%.
All right, that's it. Let's give it up for Francisca. And Francisca, Aboud has just said that he's also in the logistics industry. I think without him asking you to see him, you should see him. Yes, you should find him. Now next I have Valentine Giko, and her business is Furies Enterprise. It is a business of games.
This program where we are supposed to find solutions for marine plastics ending up into the ocean in Mombasa, and from there we're supposed to innovate, and that is when we thought, like, let's design a game to not only to raise awareness and educate, but also to connect people.
That is Valentine Gachiko, Furies Enterprise. Valentine, where are you? Let's give it up for Valentine. Looking all good, looking all glam. Amekuja na games zake.
Let's play on the track.
All right, Valentine, you have 2 minutes.
Hello. I have a question. How do you guys love to unwind on a Friday after a long week of work and sending emails? For me, it's hanging out with my friends over a beer and playing fun games. My name is Valentine, co-founder of Furies. We create fun and educational games. We have 2 games in our portfolio. Baharia Ninja, which is the ocean conservation game, and Mimlord, which you guys can take a look there. It's an adult party game. So far, we've tested our products with hundreds of customers. We've received positive feedback. We have 6 games in, we have games Baharia Ninja in 6 schools and 1 retail store in Mombasa, and we've been able to generate a revenue for 250,000 from the game. We're asking for 2.5 Kenya million shillings for 5% stake of our company. This will help us to scale production, to expand our team, also to build more games and expand beyond Mombasa. Thank you so much.
It's Furies game. Do you understand it?
I would like to understand that you have the Baharia Ninja game, as it provides awareness on the ocean conservation. Why did you come up with this other game? Because what was the reason? What was the drive to add one more game from the other?
Because of sustainability, we need to make money to run our company, and also we host game nights. And from our audience, who are young people, we are able to get feedback. We got to understand what they want to see games, they want to see Kenyan games, and that is why we came up with Mimlord.
And how are the numbers? How much are you making so far?
So we're making 25,000 Kenya shillings per month.
Valentine, mbona wakimbia?
Shit.
Eh? Did you just exit yourself from the scene? I think they're trying to understand. This is new. This is very new. And you see, the whole idea is for young people to come up with unique ideas. And nobody has come to stage with such an idea. And it's okay to ask questions if there's need to understand. Kelvin, uko na swali?
Yeah, I didn't get the chance to understand the meme lot game. So perhaps you can highlight that, please. And the other is you were asking for 2.5 million for 5% stake. Eh? So my the other question would be, how will you use the 2.5?
Okay, so for the meme lord, it's a young people game, 18 plus. It brings young people together, they're able to connect. Basically, it's just creating memes. It's very relatable, it's Kenyan, where whatever they see online, they're able to do it like physically in a group setting. So it's really fun for them, it's hilarious. It's a really good game, you should try it. And then, so for the money, we're asking for that. This will help us to scale production. Right now, we are able to produce like 30 games per month. But if we get the money, we'll be able to scale to like 100 to 500 games per month. And then also we'll be able to expand our team. Right now, we are a very small team, but we look to get more people in. This will help us to actually move even further and explore new markets. Also expand beyond Mombasa to Kilifi and other counties so that they can be able to experience our games. And also to develop product development, yes.
Just allow me to make an observation. It's a really good initiative, but I believe what you should have pitched was you hosting game nights. Then the games would have been an addition, because I'm looking at how sustainable, especially the meme lot game would be. Like for instance, at the beginning of the month, sijui tulikuwa what memes, sahi tuko misheveve. Yeah, so it's really nice, but I believe what you should have gone with at first was you hosting game nights, how this is going to support your operations. But it's really a good pitch.
All right, thank you so much, Kelvin. That's a take home, Valentine, right?
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. Let's give it up for Valentine. Let's give it up for Valentine. By the way, Sirahisi, it's not easy to come and pitch. It's not easy. We run out of words. And this just shows how much they're invested and they understand the business idea. Next, I have a model. It's Lillian Shiundu. She's a model, and her business is Lily Model Agency. Let's hear from her.
My name is Lillian Shiundu. Modeling style. For my modeling style in my business, I'm empowering person with disability in modeling style in beauty fashions. It's only in training, but the samples which I have, it's a bit literally, it's about myself. In my modeling industry, where I have traveled, where I have won for the modeling. But for now, I'm still on training some students at TUM University. It started a bit when I was young, in 2018, up to now. I was a bit having an interest in modeling. So in that, I see persons with disability, same as deaf, they have that ability and they can work on. So I was a bit interested when I see a lot of the hearing people modeling and they win for crown. So I was a bit interested on it. So I started joining the competition. First I started in Nairobi, where I won for the first run-up. Then I came for the Miss Africa. In 2024, I fought a lot where? In Mombasa, where I became the Miss Day for the ASK Mombasa show. I've seen this, you need equality for all people. This is my passion for all. So I'm fighting a lot to see that all deaf are included. As myself, for now I've been invited for the Poland Industry Company in Poland for Miss Universal Deaf in 2025. So I'm fighting a lot to raise my Kenyan flag high and become a better modeling in myself for future, and encourage more deaf and the hearing. What the hearing can do, even the deaf people can do. I'll be having a business for modeling style where it will be a studio fully equipped, because we know modeling is a bit expensive. This will help me to achieve my dream, because I will be managing my own business. I will be having fun where I can when I wanted to go for a modeling competition, I will have my own fun where I can equip myself fully.
Let's give it up for Lillian Shiundu. Lillian Shiundu, take to the stage, please. She is a model, and she's coming with her translator. Can we give it up for her? There's a way we do it, yeah? Yeah. Hey! All right. Lillian, you have 2 minutes. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. We are living in a country where the deaf child is not involved in many programs. My beautiful name is Lillian Shiundu. I'm deaf. I'm an entrepreneur from Mombasa. I'm a modeler, and I'm Miss Deaf Mombasa, Kenya, and Africa. My journey started in 2018 with all the challenges as a deaf child and a deaf girl. I saw this as an opportunity where I can impress my fellow PWDs and deaf in modeling. My ask is 3 million, where I will make my industry as a model agency, where I will empower my fellow deaf to nurture their skills and their talents, because these people have talents. My part of business for the last 3 million will be 10% for 1 year. Thank you.
All right, back to you, investors.
Yeah, so congratulations, Lillian. That's a great presentation. My first question is, with a modeling agency, how are you going to generate revenue?
Thank you for your question. For my business, these people will be acquiring skills for modeling, and they'll be making fashion designs, items will be used in all the modeling industry. So through my marketing, because I've traveled in different with many models, they will use this as a market where I will sell my properties, and through this I will earn a profit from it. Thank you.
Okay, so what exactly are the fashion design items are you talking about?
It's cultural dresses and modeling dresses, because these it's a fashion design where many people love it in events, dinners, in gala, and all activities. So through that, all the things that we'll be making in my industry, it will be selling on those events, and I target more people who love beauty. And I know ladies love beauty, and they love wearing nice clothes.
Okay, thank you. One last question. How much have you made for the past 3 months or 6 months?
Thank you. For now, it's myself. I've been never earning anything, but I want to start that business now because that's my passion. Thank you.
Any other questions? All right, that's it. Can we give it up for Lillian? Let's give it up for Lillian Shiundu. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
And now let's go. Thank you one more time. Let's give it up for Lillian Shiundu. She's a model. And you know what? I know so many people are interested. She spoke about clothes and modeling. Maybe I'll just be her first client. Yeah, like we love fashion, right? Yeah. We love to look good, right? Yeah, so let's start by supporting one of our own. Sindio? Hey, you'll be a shout out to Tanza. Next I have Jason Owili. His business is AfriBot Robotics. Jason Owili, let's hear from you.
Got to enjoy playing with different kids. Used to share their toys with me, and I got to enjoy playing with different toys. And whenever they got spoiled, I was able to assemble them back. And with time, my journey in primary school and also high school, I got to also participate in science activities, Moso Science Fair during my high school. And so my name is Uli Jasin, and I work with AfriBot Robotics. AfriBot Robotics is a research and integration company. We focus on education and automation. Africa is importing most of its products, and for us to shift manufacturing to Kenya from China, we need to invest in our young people. So AfriBot Robotics, through our skill centers, we are trying to invest in the young people, ensuring they have the right knowledge right from from as young as 4 to as old as 60 years.
Well, let's welcome Jason Owele. Jason Ukowapi. Jason Owele, let's give it up for Jason. He's come with his product. All right, Jason, you have 2 minutes. Your time starts now.
Have you ever looked at a product and admired every bit of it, from the design to the user experience? That's how we fine-tune engineers and professionals at AfriBot Robotics Skill Center. My name is Owili Jasin, and I work with AfriBot Robotics as the CEO. Ever since I was a baby, my parents gave me the freedom to interact with other kids, and with that, they'd come with toys, and at some point they'd get spoiled, and we'd repair them. When I got to campus, me and my friends, we formed this innovation community, and we used to mentor other students and work on multidisciplinary projects. Our university invested in us, and we were able to showcase our solutions to to so many exhibitions, both regional and national, and that industry was able to see our work. Over time, our relationship with the industry strengthened, And today, 3 years ago, we founded AfriBot Robotics. So AfriBot Robotics, we do research on robotics and AI, and we do capacity building on the same. We have trained 3,000 teachers. The most recent training we had was in partnership with Semastea, that is in charge of advising the government on matters STEM. We trained 100 teachers, and TVET, we had an event also with JICA, where we trained 2 universities, that is JQuat and Didan Kimathi, on advanced robotics, robot operating system. So my ask today, thank you. So I'm looking for an investor who is looking to mentor us and support our growth with an investment of 100 million.
Hi, Justin.
Hi.
How you doing, man? I'm just curious, so what would you use the 100 million for exactly?
Okay, so 20% will go to facelifting our skill centers. So that is Mombasa and Nairobi. And then 80% will go to expansion. Expanding our team and also marketing and R&D.
Expand a bit on your R&D, like what exactly are you doing research and development on to achieve what?
Yes, so currently, if you look at, okay, there's a restaurant in Nairobi that is already using robotics. And I'm looking forward to one day where all of us will be sitting here and close to everything will be done by robots. So as much as we are doing skilling, we want to create opportunities in-house at our skill center as well. So some of those opportunities are getting rid of the manual tasks that are repetitive, that people don't find comfortable doing.
Thank you, Justin. So, quite interesting. I'm wondering, with 100 million, what is at stake?
Thank you. Yes, so with the 100 million, we are not giving equity. So you could give it as a loan, and then we give you at 18% interest.
Oh, so that means you are open for loan?
Yes.
Thank you. We could discuss that.
Thank you so much.
A quick one, Justin.
Yes.
What are your sources of revenue currently, and what sources and levels of revenue?
Thank you so much. So currently we have 2 skill centers, the one in Naiva second floor and Valley Road, Nairobi. So we have a total of 83 learners, each paying 4,800. And we do set up STEM labs in institutions. And per month, we are looking to set up just 1 STEM lab, which is 1.5 million. Yes, monthly. Besides that, we have consultancies, we have professional industry come to us with problems. And then now with the students that we've mentored or trained, we hack the solutions. And so that is not always predictable, but it's also a source of revenue to us.
All right. Jason, 100 million. It's the confidence. I would like to know, teach me how to look at someone straight in the eye and say, I want 100 million. Meskia your confidence. Meskia. So next time when you're asking for money, we're not asking for 500 shillings. We're not asking for 1,000. We're not asking for 10,000. We're not asking for 20. Cindio, how much are we asking for? Yes, please.
Thank you so
Can
much.
we give it up for Jason? Natfa has said you can have a side chat.
Yeah, sure.
She's interested.
Thank
And
you
then
so
that
much.
also tells you something. When I say there is money, Sindio? Sikuna pesa Kenya. Ni venye haijatufikia, sindio? All right, Jason, thank you so much.
Asante sana.
Let's give it up for Jason. Well. We're about to wind up. Simbaya. Next, I have Gabriel Mwango. He's a young boy. No. He's a young man. His business name is Ecoprint Generation. What is Gabriel's story?
Gabriel is an innovator who's passionate about solving local problems in my local community using tech. So basically, how I got into it was, I was always like, I just woke up one day, then thought about the whole concept of death. It's like, once someone dies, you're gone. Everyone just forgets about you. So I was like, why not find a way of leaving a mark in the world, so that when I'm gone, there's a legacy that remains. Yeah. So other than making it making our community to look really very bad because it kind of dims the beauty of Mombasa, there's also the negative impact that comes with the blue economy, because plastic waste also has the tendency to scare away the fish and can also kind of kill many fish and also cause us human beings danger in terms of cancer through microplastics.
That is Gabriel Maingo. His business is Ecoprint. Gabriel, Arakisha. Let's give it up for Gabriel Maingo. He's a young entrepreneur. You can use that to explain if you need to.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Gabriel Maingo, and I'm here to steal your hearts. So 90% of plastic waste produced in our local communities are not used to their maximum capacity. And this is because our local community views plastic waste as trash. They don't view it as something that's of value. So that's what we at Ecoprint's generation do. We turn this plastic waste into models that benefit our community using the power of 3D printing. So what we do is we convert this plastic waste into 3D printing filament, which is the primary raw material for 3D printing. After able to make this, we're able to make other objects that are able to bring value to our community, like these biological models. So currently, we've been able to generate a total revenue of 400,000 Kenya shillings over the past 5 months that we've been in existence. And what we're asking for is 17 million Kenya shillings for 7% equity, where we'd be able to push it into purchasing a bigger machine, a filament extruder, to be able to produce more 3D printing filament and impact our community in a more positive manner. So join me in changing our local community using the power of 3D printing. Thank you.
Somehow we have had engagement. So for me, I'm like interested to further the conversation. I've seen a lot of growth so far since the past 6 months. So yeah, let's talk later.
And that's how you do it. Maazi has made a bid. Gabriel, you meet Maazi later on.
I'd love that, yeah.
Kelvin, Nadfa, Abood.
Yeah, mine is on product development. Once you're able to get that bigger machine, what more are you able to do apart from 3D? Are you able to go into say shoes, clothes, taking into account what other countries are able to do? So what are you looking at basically in the medium term, long term, in terms of diversifying or business development?
Okay, so in our business, the bigger machine will help us produce a bulk of 3D printing filament. We've actually noticed that there's a large demand for it. One of the hindrances to 3D printing in our country is that we don't locally make the 3D printing filament. And we already even have one client that normally makes prosthetics, demanding over 100 kilograms of filament every single month. But our current capacity is only 1 kilogram filament takes us around 18 hours to produce, so that's really slow. So we actually look into having the 3D printing filament business. We look into pioneering this business in our country because we've noticed that it has so many benefits outside, and we feel like in our country, we too can harness the power of 3D printing. It's only that we don't have the raw material for 3D printing. So it'd be the pioneers of 3D printing in our country and even in Africa.
Ngosa, not yet.
Okay, I wanted to understand how much it costs you to produce 1 unit of the 3D filament.
Yeah, so for 1 kilogram of 3D printing filament, it costs us around 500 Kenya shillings. Because you get that for purchasing of the sack of pellets, it costs us at around 120 Kenya shillings because we partner up with a local recycler for that. After able to get the plastic pellets, what we're able to do is countering into the electricity costs and also purchasing this, because we also have the spooler, then we also have quality checking. So it comes to around 500 Kenya shillings, even though right now we're still looking into improving the quality of our filament so that it can be used for production. And the amount of money that we'll get would actually help in that. Yeah, so it's 500 shillings. Then we're able to sell it at around 1,000 or 1,500. Yeah.
Thanks, Gabriel. We already work with Gabriel. That's why I haven't been talking.
All right, let's give it up for Gabriel Maingo. He works for Ecoprint. He's brilliant. And of course, he's just had an offer from Maazi. Next, I have Khadijah Hamid. And her business is Essential Life with Khadijah. How did that begin, Khadijah?
My name is Khadijah Hamid Salim, the founder of Essential Life with Khadijah. During my time at university, I made unhealthy lifestyle choices, poor eating habits, especially drinking these ready-to-drink juices, snacking on a lot of sugar. We know the way lifestyle in university is. So I ended up having leaky gut issues, which resulted to me having acne on my face every time. It's all about what is essential in life. At the end of the day, as much as we are out there pushing for everything, the main goal, whatever we are pushing for, is happiness, peace, contentment.
Let's give it up for Khadijah as she takes to the stage. All right, Khadijah, you have 2 minutes.
Hello, everyone. Did you know that after every 35 days, your body makes new cells from the food that you eat? You basically become what you eat. Well, I believe now you know. My name is Khadijah Hamid Salim, the founder of Essential Life with Khadijah, which is a one-stop shop for organic products and services for general health and well-being. And like you heard from the story, after having had positive changes on my personal life, which was noticeable to my friends and family, I realized some of the misconceptions that people had in regards to leading a healthy lifestyle was that leading a healthy lifestyle was expensive, and getting organic and natural products was very expensive, or you either have to fetch abroad. So we decided to take it upon ourselves, and we first started by making it as simple as a drop of oil from the essential oils. So we started pitching about oils to people in terms of the medicinal values of different plants on earth. And then from the oils, we started bringing products that is from the local manufacturers. As we speak, currently we have a functional facility that we are offering wellness therapies like functional yoga space, functional movement, modern equipped spa with offering organic products for use. And today here, actually right now we're generating about 400,000 per month. And today we're actually looking for 12 million in investment, ready to offer a stake of 10% in the company. And this 12 million will help us get a new facility and help in product development. Thank you so much. And as much as we are addressing all the other issues in regards to waste pollution pollution of the sea, I feel like the most important thing, we should start from addressing our bodies and help conquer the health crisis in the entire world. And together we can. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Adida. Together we can.
Hi, Khadijah. So do you produce these yourselves or no?
Yes, one of the reasons of starting the Essential Life is to help other small business ventures like Niwet. You see, people like that, they usually have access to, the capital access is small, so they don't have places where they can put their products. Like you see when she was speaking of spreading to Nairobi, to where she has to get like a physical space. So what we are trying to do is curb that. For people like her, they need to have like a hub where all their products are put together. It's like a convenience store where you walk in, but you are sure that the products that you're going to buy from, whatever you are taking, they are organic and naturally made. That is our goal. Okay. Yes.
I understand now. So you guys are a one-stop shop for organic products.
Yes,
and,
yes.
Okay. And you source organic products from different
vendors who locally even here are producing here. And some of the products we have are there right in front of you. We have Farasha. She's a lady from Lamu, and she's actually among the people in the crowd. She does natural homemade snacks from natural products. She doesn't use any preservative or any chemicals, but they are much safer than when you go and buy for your kids. I mean, these sugary things, you know, which lead to ADHD. All these health issues that we talk about is basically accumulative out of the day-to-day daily habits that we are embracing in our lives. Yes.
I'm also very curious, as you grow, for example, how do you plan on ensuring that the products that you are stocking are actually organic, right? So for example, somebody can say something is organic, but maybe it's not. So like, what is your process for quality checking that as a team?
That is such a good question. And most of the time, before even putting out the product in the market, all these products right now that we have stocked are products that I use myself, and I can attest that they are products that are safe. Before now, I even decide to preach to people. And then we are hoping as we expand, we will be having even more quality assurance testing and all, because that is one of the part of our expansion plan. Because right now, as you said, so many people are coming saying they are doing organic products, but to be honest, they don't. And that was one of the aim of starting this umbrella. Because everyone right now is saying, I'm doing organic, but then in terms of quality, there are issues. So we are hoping that it's one of the expansion plans, and we are hoping with assistance and grants, Rennie, we will be able to get there. Yeah.
Yeah. For me,
yeah,
good presentation, Khadijah. And part of my question was actually asked because you also need to ascertain that whatever you're selling is organic, yeah?
Yes.
Also keeping in mind there's a difference between organic and natural.
Yeah.
So if you work towards getting the necessary certification or assurances that whatever you're selling is organic, that would be a huge boost to your business model. My second question now would be, are you actually buying from the other entrepreneurs, or what's the arrangement between you and them?
Right now, the model is more on wholesale retail. So I'm more of a wholesale buyer, yeah, and then I sell as a retail store to the consumers. It's just that we're trying to curb that. One of the issues, I mean, like I stated, when you tell people, buy this product, is good for your stomach or it's good for your skin, they say, I don't know where to get it. So it's to help make it convenient for everyone. So you might come there wanting something for your hair, and then you ended up getting something for your skin, for any other use, and it's still what you are looking for better. Yeah.
Thank you, Khadijah. I
Yes.
think you're doing something that is very commendable. My advice would be on the certification, which you've already said that you're
Yeah.
working on.
Yeah.
Secondly, you talked about your revenues of around 400K monthly.
Yeah.
Is it only on the products or the facility as well, the wellness facility that you currently have? And out of that, what are your expenses? How does it look like? The numbers, basically.
Oh, okay. So currently we're making 400,000, and that is based on the facility, the services. I haven't even factored in the products, because for the services alone, we have organic facials. We have different packages, care packages. Well, like number one, we have stability care package, which encompasses of 12 sessions of functional movement and yoga. That is, you get 12 sessions a month for that price of 4,000. And then we have a stability care package, which is also encompassing the steaming, body steaming and body scrubbing. And then we have the executive care package. This currently in Mombasa, people like to call it like bridal care package. But for me, I feel like everyone deserves it. It's not just limited to for brides, which is 40,000. Yeah. So for the expenses side, yes, most of it is going to
Time.
and paying people. Yeah. Yeah. I think we can talk.
All right.
More. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Khadijah. And I like the fact that she has said, I think we can talk more. Yes, Khadijah. Watafute after this. Look for them. Next, I have Dina Otieno. Dina runs Dipole Farm. How did this begin, Dina?
Founder and owner of Dipole. My name's Dina Otieno. Founder and owner of Dipole Farm, Kiembeni. I got into farming in 2019 when COVID-19 hit. So I was declared redundant, the company was declared redundant, and I had to find something to do. It was tricky because everybody believes that Mombasa is a hot country. But I knew I would make it because people like in Saudi Arabia do it and they perform well. Between the 2 years, it was so difficult because these cows consume a lot. I have to cut like 8 sacks of grass per day. If I get funding, I'll have to add more cows because currently I only have 2 cows. And these cows, people want milk all over Mombasa.
Let's give it up for Dina. She is the CEO of Dipole Farm. Dina, come to the stage, come on. Kuja. She is a farmer, dressed like a farmer. Hey. You have 2 minutes.
Hello, everyone. It is said that behind every agriculture is the backbone of every economy. And have you ever imagined life without farmers? This is Dina Otieno, co-founder, mentor, and an entrepreneur, Dipole Farm, Kiembeni. So, during COVID-19 pandemic, I lost my job and got an opportunity to start farming in Kiembeni. I have 2 Fresian cows, and I also do vegetables, poultry, and you can see my products here. I'm asking my investors if I can be assisted with 10 million so that we can add more cows because we produce fresh, organic products, and we target old people and the babies that cannot consume milk that has got preservatives. Ours is fresh, and it is good for health. And now with this 10 million, we can also create jobs for youth and women around who can help us in distributing milk all over, and the vegetables. The vendors all over can earn a living, and we can have milk ATMs all over Mombasa. Everybody will have to buy this fresh milk because it's free from additives. Thank you very much, my investors. Yes, take.
Hi, Dina.
Hi.
Good presentation.
Yes.
And as you said, no economy can function without farmers.
Yes, exactly.
So, are you, okay, I've seen some products here, including
Yeah.
milk. This is, I presume this is from your farm?
Yeah.
Okay. So, who are you currently selling to?
I sell in the neighborhood and to hotels around and to schools. Yeah, and breastfeeding mothers who cannot give the babies milk that has got preservatives in the shop. They prefer the fresh milk and vegetables and fruits from the farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of all your products,
Yes.
which has the highest profit margin?
Milk.
Milk.
Yeah, there's fresh milk that I sell at 100 shillings per liter. And if it's fermented, I sell it at 150 per liter. And everybody comes to the farm to buy the milk.
Yeah, you mentioned that buying more cows would improve production. That goes without saying. And you have ambition to distribute your milk all the way to Mombasa.
Yes.
And how are you foreseeing yourself doing that?
I can do this because if currently I have 4 youths, 2 male and 2 female in the farm, and we just have 1 motorbike. I can purchase a tuk-tuk or pickup to help in distribution and to buy more food for these cows because they consume like 8 sacks per day of grass. So using a motorbike is very hectic. If we have like a pickup, we can deliver very fast. And these cows only produce more milk if they are fed well. They consume a lot of food.
How many cows do you have currently?
Just 2.
Okay. I can make my recommendations a little bit later, so we can cite that there.
Thank you.
Kelvin will make his recommendations later. That means a side chat dinner. That's a good thing.
Thank you.
Yes, just 2 simple questions.
Yes.
What is your distribution infrastructure currently? How do you do it, especially for the milk?
I just do it using a motorbike. Okay. I use a motorbike. I have 2 boys who supply the milk with the motorbike. I personally walk around to the nearby homesteads, but those going further use just 1 motorbike. Okay. So at times we can't meet all our clients because of the means of transportation. And we'd like to meet sub-Saharan Africa, like other places like Kwale, Kilifi. If we have these milk ATMs and means of transport, our milk can be sold all over Mombasa, and Dipole farm can be known. Yes.
What are you doing currently with your organic waste?
The organic waste, I wanted to come to that. Currently, we've got the cow dung and the birds' droppings. We wanted to have a way, because I said I'm a mentor, I wanted to assist youths to learn this biogas thing. We were planning to purchase this biogas digest machine that can help people, especially those in Kwale and Kilifi, who do not get access to electricity. We can train these youths to use this cow dung, because currently I just use it to grow the vegetables. But I was looking for funds to buy these machines so that more youths can get employment and can go teach these rural areas how to use biogas. And that is clean energy. We can also make charcoal briquettes. And this is clean energy using the cow dung, because currently it's just in the farm, and due to lack of machines, we still don't know what to do with this cow dung. Yeah.
Lastly, the breakdown for the 10 million that you requested, what specifically do you need it for?
Okay. For this 10 million, I'll have to add more cows, because we just have 2 cows, as I said. The land we're using is a friend's land, and the friend can come anytime. You can't do most of the things in this land. I want to purchase like a 2-acre piece of land that we can do all these things together, the charcoal briquettes to help women, the vegetable farm. So buying a piece of land is roughly 3 million, and adding like 10 cows is 3 million also. We also want to buy milk machines. The ATM machines, each costs 8,000. If we have them like in 10 different locations in Mombasa, that will be 800,000. And we want to do the structures. These cows have to have a comfortable place for staying, for them to produce enough milk. Because if they're stressed, I'm telling you, we can't get enough milk. And I've also talked of the biodigest machine that goes for 300,000. If we have like 3 in different locations, in different counties, it can improve. Yes.
One last question. Dina, great presentation, and it's really exciting to see farmers in Kenya because Tanzania is mentioned to be the biggest producer.
Thank you.
But for me, I'd like to understand about the charcoal briquettes you mentioned.
Yeah.
Are you producing them or you have a plan of producing them?
I already have a machine, but it's not in a good state. Yeah. There's a mentor who helped me purchase this machine. So I prepared the cow dung, and now there is more modification to be done on this machine so that I can bring more women to train on how to make the charcoal briquettes using the cow dung, because the byproduct is already there. So we're just waiting for my mentor to come, train these women so that we can start selling the charcoal briquettes around. It's a clean source of energy.
Please let me know when it starts.
Thank you. Karibu Kiembeni.
And that's another person, another interested party there, Dina.
Thank you.
Abud, you look like you wanted to make an offer. Side chat, yes? Okay, so
Thank
Dina, meet Abud for a side chat, meet Maazi for another side chat. Can we give it up for Dina?
Thank you.
Let's give it up for Dina. Farming is important. We all need to get into it. Now, the next person making a presentation is Zubeida, and her business name is Plastic Tech Energies Limited.
Zubeida Khalifa, yeah. My startup is Plastic Energies Limited. Growing up, we've observed that the community around us, specifically low-income households, who primarily depend on firewood as their main source of cooking fuel, normally add plastics to accelerate the rate of burning. Now, viewing this sparked a sense of curiosity in us, thinking that if such a crude application of plastics could produce energy, then how far can it go if we refine the idea further? That's what birthed plastic.
Can we give it up for Zubeida Khalifa? Zubeida, where are you? Zubeida. There she is. Let's give it up for Zubeida. She runs Plastic Tech Energies Limited. Take it away.
Thank you. My grandmother is crying, and she's crying because her lungs hurt. She's crying because she's coughing a lot, and she spends approximately 20 minutes to ignite firewood every time she wants to prepare a meal. My grandmother is not unique in this story. This is the story of millions of people in the world. Cooking is meant to prolong life, but unfortunately, it's taking the lives of 23,000 Kenyans who cook with and serve cooking fuels. That's not the only. Why do they do this at the expense of their own health? Are there no current alternatives in the market? And if so, why are they not being adapted enough? The answer is simple. The current alternatives are either expensive, not readily available, or not even efficient enough. That's not the only problem. Over 4,400 tons of plastics are being generated every day. 90% do not get recycled, meaning they end up in our landfills and eventually they get washed into our oceans, damaging our marine life and marine ecosystem. We have these two huge problems. So who is going to stand up and make a difference? Plastic Energies Limited chose to. At Plastic, we transform plastic waste into clean cooking gas. We do this by working with community-based organizations from where we source our plastics, bring them to our plants, and through the value chain of our innovation, we are able to harvest the gas and put it into gas canisters, which we are then able to sell at affordable prices. Where has this been done before? Singapore transforms its waste into electricity. And in Nairobi, Megagas makes cooking gas from plastic waste. We don't see ourselves as the only solution, but as part of the solution. Actually, we have the unique opportunity of being fast movers along the Kenyan coast. How do we make money? In two ways. Direct sales of our cooking gas and through our community kitchen. Our cooking gas is 40% cheaper than LPG. Hence, we are literally making clean cooking accessible to the majority of the population in our nation who live under $2 a day. My team is the dream team who's going to carry this vision forward because over the last 1.5 years, we've been able to raise $70,000, collected over 5 tons of plastic waste, and generated over 1 ton of cooking gas. My grandma is not crying anymore because now she has access to clean cooking thanks to plastic.
Zubeida, thank you for that powerful presentation. I think most of us can relate, coming from the coastal communities and problems, cooking with wood, charcoal, and all this. So I think you have a very good product, revolutionary. I'd be interested to know the team that is working with you, because there's a lot of science, that comes with it, a lot of safety issues. If you could just, help us understand the team that you're currently working with. Secondly, what gas is this specifically that we are working with? Just be interested. Thirdly, what is your ask, and what are you giving basically?
Okay. So to answer the first question, we have an advisor in our advisory board who is Dr. Aicia at Technical University of Mombasa. He holds a PhD in chemistry and industrial chemistry. We also have 8 years combined experience, all of us, the team, 4 co-founders of us, in innovation works and social good. And your second questions, the gas is ethane. And the third question, sorry, I kind of forgot that.
The ask.
Oh, my ask. My ask is 12 million Kenyan shillings.
Hi, Zubaida. We obviously know each other very well. So what would you use the 12 million for? And then obviously I think question about the certification of your product. How far along are you in getting that sorted so that you can be able to sell on a mass scale?
Okay, so the 5 million is going to go on the regulatory requirements and also distribution channel. And then the first million goes to regulatory requirements. The second 5 million goes to distribution channel and scaling up productions. And the 2 million in marketing, yeah.
Okay, for me, I'm curious to know how many gas cylinders do you produce by now, and probably the customer database that you have right now.
Okay, so currently, I didn't mention this in my pitch, we are currently rolling our beta program where we'll be able to give our gas to our users, use it, and then collect the customer data. Now we can confidently produce over 50 kgs of cooking gas in a day. That's about 8 cylinders, sorry. Actually, also if I could mention this, we are affordable compared to LPG. We are selling the 6 kg cooking gas at 900 Kenyan shillings, so 40% cheaper than LPG. Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Yes, there's a question.
One last question, Zubaida. Great job, great presentation. You had the facts, the statistics, which was so amazing. So I'm just wondering, what is the cost of producing that 6 kg cylinder of gas for you to sell at 900 Kenya shillings?
Okay, so a kg of cooking gas, we can produce it at 80 shillings. And we are selling it at 150 shillings per kg. So a profit of 70 shillings.
Oh, okay, great. So I just did some small research. I'm not very good in science as I was while in high school. But I just realized that methane, you said the type of gas that you're using currently is ethane. But some research says that methane is more lighter and more combustible as compared to ethane. Have you figured out how to convert that ethane gas to methane?
Maybe we could work on that.
Sure, because it's being said it's even more lighter and more long-lasting than ethane.
Thank you for your feedback.
All right, thank you very much. Let us give it up for Zubaida. Very good presentation. And I know at times we come here, we expect somebody to invest, but then we're also told how to do it better. Thank you, Natfa, for doing that. Now, can we put our hands together for Chris Achinga? He runs Chris DevCode. How did this come about?
My name is Chris Achinga and my business is Chris DevCode Technologies. So I knew I want to do something because I have the talent to do it, but not really sure what to make. So I just created a global kind of a name that won't limit me creating different software solutions. So currently I have this one product that helps Pwani Innovation Week sell tickets. So it basically sells tickets, helps organization and event organizers track attendance for the events, different sessions throughout, and also try and see the number of people they impacted through the events, of course, the profits they make through it. I'm using very locally made solutions. That is, I'm saying simple to use tools. And from the clients that I've gotten, that is SwahiliPot so far, I need to have extensive resources that will help me sustain the traffic and make the product better, and also try to market myself.
Chris Achinga. Let's give it up for Chris Achinga. He runs Chris DevCode. It is a company that creates soft copy solutions. Chris, uko wapi Chris? Well. Chris Achinga is missing in action. And now, to my next and last presentation, it's Peter Oenga. His business name is Agri Fund. Take it again.
Provide financial services in terms of loans and savings platform. So we give the farmers a platform to save, and then after giving these farmers a platform to save, they're going to get the loans in terms of, they're going to get the money in the terms of loans. Initially I realized that there was a huge gap when it comes to access to capital, especially for the young people and the women in the society. You see, the women in the society, they lack the collateral and the assets to convince the bank to give them the finances to fund their ideas in the agricultural industry. So I saw the need to develop a platform where these farmers are going to save, and then after saving, they're going now to create their own pool. After creating their own pool, these farmers are going to get the loans based on how they have been saving with the circle and how much the shares they have been building over time with the application.
All right, that is Peter Oenga. Peter Oenga, please take to the stage. His business is AgriFund. Let's give it up for him as he takes to the stage. And AgriFund is a circle. You have 2 minutes.
According to Kenya labor market profile, 15% of the Kenyan youth and women lack access to capital. My name is Peter Oenga. I'm the CEO and founder of AgriFund. Last year, December, I wanted to venture into agri-business where I wanted to lease a piece of land. After leasing a piece of land, do business and then get this money, get money to sustain myself economically. But then I realized there was a huge gap when I tried to convince the banks to give me some loan. This made me think of now building a solution. I saw a huge gap. So I came up with a solution, AgriFund now. So AgriFund is basically a digital platform that provides a dedicated savings platform for farmers. And then these farmers, after saving with the platform, they're going to get accessible loans at an affordable rate of interest rate of 10.2% per month. So we currently have 24 users, and we raised a monthly revenue of 30,000 Kenyan shillings, and we are seeking to raise 5 million Kenyan shillings, and this money is going to be in 13% shares equity. So after getting this money, we're going to use this money as follows: this money is going to be distributed for technological development and advancement, marketing, legal compliance, and capacity building. So with this kind of investment, we are projecting 100,000 Kenyan shillings monthly revenue, and we're going to create 7 new job opportunities for the young people. Thank you so much.
My first question would be, do you term this platform as a credit scoring facility? And secondly, what is your experience based to what you want to do now? Do you have a background of agriculture enough for you to understand the pinpoints, or you have experts in your team?
Yes, thank you so much for the question. So initially, before I came up with this idea, actually my background, we have been brought up in a society where agriculture is the only thing that has been sustaining us economically. So agriculture is our backbone. So my background is actually in the tech. I am a graduate from computer science. I did computer science when I was in university. So I believe that when I find a problem as a technological expert, I should build those solutions for myself. So now, since I identified that there was this gap and I felt like there are so many people. Actually, 38% of the Kenyan youth are unemployed. So there's no way these young people are going to get the loans because these people, they don't have the collateral in terms of they don't have these assets. They don't have the employment which is going to convince these banks. So that is what made me like solve this problem by creating this platform that is going to give these farmers loans at an affordable rate.
Okay, by any chance you want to work with any bank to support that?
Yeah.
What types of banks are you looking into or you're already working with?
So I'm actually outsourcing. I've reached to a number of banks, but then we're actually in some communication stages with some banks. So we want to create like they provide some security aspects for us. Yeah.
For me, good presentation, and it's good to see that you're working towards de-risking farmers, especially women. So my question would be, who is your primary market? That is for this product, yeah? Who are you targeting?
The women and the young people in the society, the young farmers and the women. Basically, those are my target users.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would want to, the next thing, just a recommendation, you would want to create a tech profile for the target customers or the target market. So a tech profile is where now you break down or you describe the technical capabilities of the target customer. For instance, if it is a young person, is the young person able to access the app to begin with? Yes. Is the woman in agriculture able to access the app and to use it? So it's good you start from there. Then next, as my colleague has said, now would be going with that to the right people.
Okay, thank you so much.
Maybe last question. Yeah. Because farmers have their seasons, they have the farming seasons and harvesting seasons. So there's a huge gap when they are waiting for the harvesting season. And most likely they would seek for loans or look for like money to support them. Is that also something that you want to do? Or you only want to fundraise for them and then maybe only provide money for the farming seasons and maybe during the harvesting season too?
So we provide a flexible savings criteria, because I really understand there are those farmers who deal with short-term loans, short-term products, like they farm for like 3 months and then the product is ready. There are those farmers who take 6 months. There are those farmers who take even a year. So in this context, we provide a flexible savings criteria. So there are those farmers even who can get their product, the value of their product on a day, like the farmers who do the vegetables and stuff. Those farmers, they can sell their vegetables on a daily basis. So it's very flexible. Like we have for daily, for 3 months, 6 months, and annually. So, and then now we're going now to calculate based on how you have been saving with this kind of structure. Yeah.
That is very interesting. I think I know some people who are interested in such solutions. Yeah. I can't promise anything, but I've engaged with Finca Ventures back in Tanzania because I mostly work there. So it's also something that could be applicable maybe in Mombasa. I don't know where you're currently located. Maybe you should tell me that as well.
So apparently the members are located in decentralized location. We cannot say per se like we have a specific location because this is, tech is everywhere.
The targeted locations.
So the target location is like, apparently the members are distributed within the 47 counties of this country. So, but now it's basically within the country, like the whole of Kenya for now. Yeah.
I'm also happy to talk about this.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm so grateful.
Well, maybe one last recommendation, sorry.
Okay, Natfa.
Okay, so I think, Peter, this is an amazing idea to me because the challenges that you are able to identify are quite similar with what we have identified as Somo Africa. Having worked with entrepreneurs, you'll find that most of them will find challenges accessing loans from formal financial institution because of the collateral needs. So we set up a fund, an internal fund at SOMO. It's non-commercial loans that is accessible to entrepreneur. And for one to qualify for that, we are looking at, we have an internal credit score that also checks, apart from checking the financial records, it also checks social relationship. I don't know if you understand that. We could chat more about how that works. Yeah. However, I wanted to understand now on your side, what are the criteria do you look at for one to qualify for a loan in your institution?
So in Agri Fund, the parameters that we use now to calculate for a member who qualifies for the loan is first, how have you built the trust with us? First, how consistent have you been saving with us? Like on that terms and like the terms that I provided, maybe daily, 3 months, 6 months, how consistent have you been saving with those kind of terms? And how much shares have you built so far? So for you now to get this kind of loans, whatever kind of loan you're going to apply for, we're going to look at those kinds of parameters, like are you a member we can trust? Yeah, so that is the kind of parameters we're looking at. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Can we give it up for Peter Ainga? Peter, I just want to say something. Mercy Thomas is a venture analyst. Yeah. She's pointed out something interesting. Kelvin Muturi is a business development advisor. He has pointed out something interesting as well. And then Natfa Jama is a coast regional manager. They've each pointed out something interesting in what you have to offer. After this, if I were you, I would look for them. Okay?
Yeah.
All right then, now, thank you so much. I want to welcome Chris Achinga, nimekuona, najua uko tayari. Let's take it on again. Chris Achinga from Chris Devco. Let's give it up for Chris as he takes to the stage. Let's give it up for Chris. Tadance kidogo. Amala. Yeah. There you go.
So allow me to get comfortable, sir. Cool. So my name is Chris, and I have this company called Chris DevCode, where I just make software solutions that I come up with. So the first product that is actually live, it's called Ticket Point, which most of you have used it when you are buying for tickets for Pwani Innovation Week, and probably those who will be coming tomorrow for Pwani Got Talent are using it to buy tickets to come here. So Ticket Point's main objective is to help event organizers, kind of like SwahiliPot organizing Pwani Innovation Week, remove the hassle of selling tickets, handle attendees' expectations, and also the registration check-ins. And as I've seen, what Ticket Point has done is, by working with almost 20 volunteers to help SwahiliPot handle attendees registration, and then after that, we can now try and help with event organizations at a larger scale. So what I'm asking for is 1 million Kenya shillings to help me scale and be able to hire more people to help us handle bigger events at a better to give experiences to attendees such as those who are here, to make these sessions memorable and to lift the heavy process of creating events, managing attendee expectations and all that. The other thing that I'm building is a platform for photographers, kind of like Hertz and Kevin, to share their photos for wallpapers for us to download and pay. So kind of like reserving their royalty and all that. But for now, I'm selling Ticket Point, and I'm here seeking for 1 million Kenya shillings for 50% stake.
50% stake is good. That's very juicy. Nadfa, I know you're thinking about it. Take a leap.
So Chris, 50% is so huge. That is basically will make me your co-founder if I do invest in the.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, too bad. I'm not a techie that much. I just have enough to do my work. So I don't know if you've seen something called an app called Wova. Last week I was at an event in Nairobi. It was the Global Youth Innovation Summit for YBI, Youth Business International, and they were using this app called Wova. It was quite exciting. Like, you see everything that is happening here, the breakout sessions, they are being posted live. People can actually use the app to sign in for a particular breakout session. The photographers could share the photos through the app, and also the rapporteur could write reports and post on the app, and people could ask questions through the app. I'm not sure if that is something similar that Ticket Point is doing, or is it something that you're thinking about doing it?
It's something similar with having events organized by local people, that is artists, especially in the Kenyan coast. We have artists having events every day, but managing them and tracking them is a bit of a challenge for them. Even them selling tickets, they use platforms that charge them a lot of money. So even them earning from their talent is hard. So Ticket Point kind of starts from the ground bottom up. So in the near future, of course, having all those investments and stuff, we'll be able to get to those points of having like everything catered for event-wise money.
All right. Maybe for me, I would say, for example, after we are done with Pwani Innovation Week, the biggest pain point would be like to know how many people attended, what are the statistics, how many, well, like we will recommend this event to someone else. So what I'm saying is that, is your platform able to provide those statistics that could be used soon after the event? And second, what type of, let's say the currency that is being used, I understand it's Kenyan shillings, but are you willing to extend it beyond that? Otherwise it will be a very huge platform international-wise. Yeah, I think those are my two questions.
Yeah, so the first thing, yeah, we have a dashboard with extremely cool statistics for event organizers. How many people bought the tickets, how many people came for the event, and how many people attended the sessions at the main auditorium, how many people went to the amphitheater. Statistics that will help event organizers know what type of sessions attract what type of audience, and all that. And when it comes for payment, of course, we use the simple M-Pesa, and we also accept card payments, that means enabling global payments all over.
One last one, eh? How is the security of the platform?
I'm an engineer, and I'm a data nerd. So from my standing point, it's very secured. But of course, we are open to bug bounty tests and all to prove that our platform is secure to increase confidence of our clients.
And who's in your team?
I work, me and a few of my friends who are in Nairobi who helps me build the platform.
Apart from this PIW, what other events have you done, and what are the revenues looking like?
So with an investment of 10,000 shillings, so we've made a total revenue of 112,000 Kenya shillings. And Pwani Innovation Week and Pwani Got Talent are our two largest events, but we've had 3 other corporate events in Nairobi City. That one of it was, we did it for free just to test the markets, and 2 of them we just, it was a closed private event for awards, which we made around 50K from commissions and all that. Yeah. That's all. Okay.
See, Chris, when they're nodding their heads, that means they agree. And Mercy wants to take you international. So meet Mercy after this because she wants to take Chris Devcord international. Let's give it up for Chris Achinga. Thank you so much, Chris Achinga. Brilliant idea. And that wraps up the Deals Den. Have we learned? Have we learned? Do we have ideas? Are we going to do something about our business ideas? Please let us. Let's do something about our business ideas because, I mean, what do you have to lose, right? Yeah. And I want to say thank you very much to Natfa Juma, Coast Regional Manager, Somo Africa, Ngosa Mupela, Investment Manager, Close the Gap. I hope you found somebody that you like. Yeah. And then Mercy Thomas is a venture analyst at TechBridge MTR Invest. Abood Jamal, who is the chairman, Mombasa chapter, Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And then we also have Kelvin Muturi. Brilliant advice, by the way. Kelvin Muturi, Business Development Advisor, BlueBiz TechnoServe. And then our Chief Mentor, Mahmud Noor, Founder and Chief Mentor, SwahiliPot Hub Foundation. If you love what you see in front here, create some time, see them, pitch your idea, okay? At times you don't need money. You just need somebody to tell you how to grow your idea. From me to you, I say thank you very much and thank you for your patience. I want to hand it over to Noni. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I am joined on stage by my co-MC. How are you? Co-MC apatiwe kinaitwa kipasa sauti. Kipasa sauti. All right, that was a very interesting session with the beautiful Miriam Angel. There was a question that we were discussing with my co-MC over there. Na nikawa ninamuuliza co-MC. Kwa hizo biashara zote umesikia. Ni gani ambayo unaweza toa mtaji ama investment?
The lady from Lamu.
The lady from
who picks waste, turns them into something that is usable, and she was asking for money to start building up the company well, at least having structures and developing the company further. That's one. Also, the lady who came here with the idea of changing plastic into gas, that's a good idea because it will help them. Those who are going through the plastic menace along the coastline, pick them, take them to their factory. Maybe it can be changed to something that is usable.
Wow.
And it's something that can be sustained for such a long time.
Wow.
That's a very brilliant idea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sasa si tutaongea na finance hiyo mshahara yako tupe kwa investment man.
Haina tatizo, tutaongea.
It's all right. That was one very beautiful session. Deals Den over here. So what is next on our program?
Yes. What's next is we are going to award some of the people who are taking part in competition up there, the hackathon. We also have Tech Kids. Maybe we can start with the Tech Kids who are led by Paula Kwabi. We can... is Paul around?
Mr. Paula Kwabi.
Paula Kwabi? Okay, tunaambiwa bado yuko juu. Maybe, but we can announce the winners.
Okay, before we announce the winners, probably can somebody get for us Paula Kwabi?
Yeah.
Before announce the winners, let's talk about what is happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day of PIW 2024. Do you remember what is happening?
In the afternoon?
In the afternoon, paka jioni,
a lot of entertainment, music. Pwani Got Talent.
Pwani Got Talent.
Exactly. Then after that, munaendelea na munajibamba.
Kabisa. So
but the tickets are also sold, eh?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow. For everybody who didn't have information, we'll be having a session in the afternoon with the creatives. We'll be having Nadia Mukami telling us the secrets of that.
Oh, I hear Vijana Barubaru are in town.
Vijana Barubaru are in town. We'll be having Sarah Hassan in a panel talking to our artists, advising them. We'll also be having PGT 2024. Now lineup, bana. First of all, let's talk about the MC. Aziza Hashim will be on stage doing her thing. We'll be having Vijana Barubaru. We also have our local artist. There is an artist called Boy Wale. Go look for him. We also have Nuski. We have great artists, both from Mombasa and others from outside Mombasa. So if you have not purchased your ticket, I'm checking my time up and naona ni 5:38. We have a flash sale that started at 5 and it ends at 6. 5 to 6. So make sure you go and purchase tickets for PGT tomorrow.
Now, let's move forward. Now that Paul is not around, I think I'll welcome Mr. Apostolis Benesis. Apostolis Benesis from Tabia. You understand there were hackathons which are happening. They are the ones who are in charge. We are going to have winners. But first, let's hear from Mr. Apostolis. Karibu sana.
Karibu.
Hi everyone, my name is Apostolos and I'm the co-founder and CTO of Tabia. And this week we organized with SwahiliPot a hackathon. We invited young people to join it. and come up with innovative ideas to build products around the subject of empowering young people to identify their skills and find job opportunities. So we made a call for action. We had, I think there were like almost 20 teams initially joining. From those 20 teams, 16 made it to the second round. And today they gave a presentation. I think we're about 5 hours listening to presentations of each team. And we decided for 3 prizes that we're going to give out in the next minutes. Yeah, thank you very much. So I would like also my colleague Niambura to join me. Welcome.
Okay.
So the 16 teams, I hope that they are here. They've been waiting since 9 o'clock in the morning to find out who is going to win the prizes. So yeah, let's start.
Thank you very much. I think we are going to start with the first runners-up. Oh, we have the special one. Oh, yeah. I have it. That is Tech for Good. So, the first prize is the special prize for inclusivity, the highest score in the impact and relevance category, that is, with the focus on inclusive solution. Okay, this is a good one. And the winner is Tech for Good. They're going home with US dollars $500. Tech for Good, are they here? Yes.
Clap for them as they come on stage. Karibuni sana washindi wetu wa siku ya leo.
Mr. Omar from Tanga, tafadhali njoo wasaidie kwa wakabidhi mzigo wao huu. Tafadhali Mr. Omar, asante sana. Asante sana Mr. Omar. Congratulations, Tech for Good. Kindly a camera. Congratulations, Tech for Good. Now, second runners up, we have another one here. Yes, the runners up is second highest in total score. And these ones, they did very well and improving in Compass. Idea behind Compass is good, but it lacks several things. Takes too much time, too many questions asked in every strict way before a solution is reached. And their proposed solution was to make the agent more flexible in what information it can take in, allow file uploads, for example, now the CV, allow web page search, e.g., that's an example, get more info on the company, allow data extraction from the web, for example, get information from the GitHub on the project to add to CV, and also allow tuning a CV based on a job description. So these are some of their proposed solution. And the winner is Compass 2.0. Compass 2.0. They are going home with US dollars 1,000. Okay, I'm informed Miss Khadijah Awad. Miss Khadijah. Okay. Anyway, let's proceed. Now, the winner of Hackathon this year on PIW 2024, these ones, it's a group of people, and they had Skill Navigator, which affects the platform's goal and guiding users through the process of discovering, understanding, and quantifying their skills, regardless of formal education. They call it Navigator, which implies that the system helps users to explore their professional, experiential, and talent-based skills, ensuring that these can be effectively matched with potential employers. And there are Ogola Evans, there's Eliud Anyoka, Seth Makori, Khadijah Uzair, Elina Kadzo Kisao, representing Vision Power Youth Group. These are the winners, and they are going home with US dollars $1,500. Clap for them as they come to pick their checks. Mentor, unahitajika hapa uje wa award sasa. Mentor tafadhali. Thank you very much, DJ. Congratulations to everyone who has won. Now, remember we also had Tech Kids, hatuwezi waacha. Tech Kids, mashindano yenu pia yalikuwa hapa na the outcome is as follows. Number 3, Mwingo Academy. Do you have Mwingo Academy? Njoni hapa mbele tafadhalini kama muko. Yeah, thank you very much. Njoni. Number 2, Memon Academy. Memon Academy, are you here? Memon Academy, thank you very much. And the winners were St. Charles Lwanga Secondary School. Njoni ukumbele tafadhalini. Congratulations. Njoni mupige picha hapa. I'm informed that you have trophies ambazo pia zitapeanwa. Tuanze na Mwingo Academy. You're done? Okay, thank you very much. Mwingo Academy, munaweza shuka upande ule. Memon Academy, karibuni sana. Congratulations too. Congratulations Memon Academy, asanteni sana, mnaweza shuka. And the overall winners are St. Charles Lwanga Secondary School. Karibuni sana, karibuni.
They've requested to have a photo with the Chief Mentor. We are requesting him to be on stage.
Chief Mentor tafadhali unaitwa huku. Tabia, you can come to. Tabia. Do we have all Tech Kids here? Tech Kids, njooni nyote sasa tupige picha tafadhalini. Kujeni nyote. Tech Kids Africa. Njooni haraka.
Wanapokuja, all the entrepreneurs from Pwani Innovation Challenge and those who pitched, please meet with Mr. Arafat Mo pale kwa PIW 2024.
Tech Kids Africa, Tech Kids Africa, Johnny. Njoni. All the kids who participated, njoni tu, njoni. Move this side, please. Move this side. Oya, njoni huku. Njoni hii side, mate. Bro, songa hii side. Songeni tu hapa mbele wengine. Wengine wapate nafasi. Songeni. Yeah, njoo hii side. Madam, njoo hii side. Haya, mnaambiwa wale wanaweza kukaa pia. Unaweza jipanga hapa chini vizuri. Songeni mbele.
As the photo is being taken, just do it, dance crew, be on standby. Just do it, dance crew, be on standby.
Nice. Aya, picha inapigwa basi. Asanteni sana and congratulations to all of you. Winners, munapatiwa zawadi zenu pale nyuma, their trophies number 1, 2 and 3. Kwa hiyo mtaitwa baadaye na Paul mupatiwe trophies zenu. Naam, tukiendelea na ratiba yetu, I think the dancers now. Dancers kama mko ready, be on standby. But before that, nafikiri it's high time now. I call upon stage mentor, chief mentor Mahmud aje afunge kikao chetu siku hii ya leo na atuelezee matumaini yake katika siku zijazo. Mentor.
Matumaini ni kubwa zaidi. Mwanzo naomba wale ambao wako nje, volunteers, kama tunaweza ingia ndani, nataka tufunge kabisa.
Volunteers.
I need the volunteers.
Volunteers, tafadhalini ingieni ndani.
I need volunteers wote ndani. Yeah, because hii ndio tunafunga na wao wote. Kabla sijamalizia, because tumekuwa na tanga, naomba Dr. Omar uje na wewe pia utupatie kilma ya mwisho, hata kama ni japo kwa dakika 2. Tafadhali Dr. Omar njoo. Ndio nishindane na wewe Kiswahili.
Kiswahili, si ndio?
Ndio ongea Kiswahili.
Unaanza mimi.
Wewe utaanza.
Habari za saizi?
Lakini Dr. Omar, you are more comfortable with English.
Yoyote tu.
Yeah, so alafu wewe pia una mizizi ya Mombasa. So wewe na huko Tanga, huko Dar es Salaam. So watu wa Tanga msiwe na wasiwasi, yeye pia ni wetu wa Mombasa hapa. Karibu.
No, mimi nashukuru sana kwanza kwa siku hizi chache ambazo tumekuwa hapa with my teams. Tumepata fursa ya kuwa karibia 30 kutoka Tanga. Naamini vijana tumejifunza mambo mengi. Kitu ambacho nafikiri muhimu, let's keep momentum. Na kingine tunawakaribisha Tanga tarehe 12 na 13 December tutakuwa na similar kind of things kwa sababu tuna launch GON Tanga. Kwa hiyo karibuni sana. Anayetaka kuja mwambie Mahmud and then we can arrange something for you guys. Lakini otherwise nawatakia all the best for the innovators, at the same time kwa mentors and others, and I'm pretty sure the more good will come as we move on through. Asanteni sana, all the best. Looking forward for tomorrow in the creative industry kuona how Mombasa, wanasema Mombasa raha, si ndio? Sasa inakuwaje raha, nitaona kesho. Asante sana.
Thank you very much.
Najua Tanga Mbosso anasema ukienda hautoki, lakini Mombasa ni zaidi. So nitachukua fursa hii mwanzo kushukuru wale washikadau wote, kuanzia watu wa Tanzania, wale partners wetu ambao wamekuwa hapa kama Tabia, na na uhakika wengi ambao wameshiriki kwa hackathon ya Tabia wana tabia njema. And then kuna Tech Kids Africa wamemaliza na wale wanafunzi. Tumekuwa na partners wengi ambayo tumeshirikiana na wao, lakini wale ambayo ni muhimu sana ambayo wameweza kufanya tukawa na hafla hii ni Conrad Hilton Foundation na pia Cape Skies ambayo wamekuwa wanafanya Pwani Innovation Challenge. So pia tumekuwa na bahati, tumetembelewa na mabalozi wa Saudi Arabia, Ubelgiji, Ufaransa, na wapi kwingine, na Marekani. So na nafikiri mwakani pia tunataka iwe kubwa zaidi na kushirikisha watu wengi zaidi. Lakini kama kuna jambo ambalo mimi lanifurahisha sana ni kuwa mwaka huu nimefanya takriban 5% ya kazi. 95% mipangilio yote ambayo mmeona hapa, kuongea na wageni, kupangia wageni, kufanya communications. Kuna baadhi hata mambo mengi ambayo mimi nimejifunza nikiwa hapa kama mtu yoyote ambaye amejiunga. So ni kwa sababu tuko na team ambayo imefanya kazi mzuri sana. Na nataka kuchukua fursa hii, ikiwa wewe ni volunteer ama mmoja wa wahusika ambayo wamepanga, including ile team ya Tanga ambayo walikuja siku 2-3 kabla, njoni hapa mbele ili watu waone ni kina nani wamefanya hizi kazi. Tafadhali nyote njoni. Hata watu wa communications wale wamekuwa wanaonesha ulimwengu mzima nini inafanyika, wako huko on the background, naomba pia waje nyote. Monster karibu. Monster ungekuwa wa kwanza. Wangapi wameona zile drone shots? Mumeona drone shots ya hii mahali yote? Ile ilikuwa ni kazi ya huyu Monster hapa. Huyu pilot wa drones. Yeah. Drones yaitwa nini kwa Kiswahili? Ndege nyuki. Ndege sio na rubani. Nani anajua Kiswahili? Anajua drone ni nini haswa? Wewe huwezi jua. Wengine tuketi hapa.
Oshoni kuvunja.
Sawa, na tukimaliza nataka volunteers wanaitwa nini kwa Kiswahili, watu wa Tanga tusaidieni. Wale wanaojitolelea. Nataka tusikie sauti ya volunteer mmoja wa kike na mmoja wa kiume. So tuanze na upande wa Tanga. Nataka volunteer mmoja atuambie experience yake. Tanga tutaanza na nani? Nataka youth moja. Tyson utazungumza.
Assalamu alaikum. Tongea Kiswahili jamani. Kwanza napenda kushukuru timu yote ya SwahiliPot kwa mapokezi ambayo wametufanyia. Tumekuja kujifunza na kukutana na vijana wenzetu. Mimi nimejifunza vitu vingi. Nimekutana na watu tofauti tofauti. Nimekutana na watu ambao wana roho za ajabu. Mnanielewa nikisema roho za ajabu? Watu ambao wote mna kind heart. People are very charming. Kila mtu ambaye nimejaribu kuongea naye ananipokea kwa uzuri, hajaniongelesha kwa ukali, anani treat like oh my god. So I'm so excited to be here. Nadhani sidhani kama nitaondoka. Brother Mahmud, mimi nitaongeza wiki moja hapa. All in all, thank you. Tumefurahi sana kuwa hapa. Jamani, anisaidie mtu mwingine.
Habari mabibi na mabwana. Sijui nisemeje, lakini mimi SwahiliPot ni nyumbani, na kama Engineer Omar akiniruhusu nitabaki. Kwa sababu watu wote actually wananitendea vyema sana, na mnaweza mkaona bila maneno mengi nimevaa reflector namna gani. Kwa hiyo naomba ni washukuru wote, watu wote actually wananijua jina langu. Hicho ni kitu ambacho yani ni kikubwa sana. No, kila mtu ananijua na asanteni.
Volunteer mmoja kutoka Kenya, Anjo. No, sio wewe. Wewe siku nyingine. Nani mwingine wa Kiswahili? Haya, simama. Ni nani? Haya, simama.
Hello everyone. Habari zenu tena. Habari zenu. Well, Najma Yusuf. I'm a volunteer hapa SwahiliPot. Mimi ni mtoleaji hapa sasa. Mimi ni mtu kujitolea So ujuzi. My experience hapa. Experience yangu ilikuwa fiti. Yeah, I got to interact, nimesocialize na watu. I'm a volunteer lakini sikuwa najua sura za wengine hapa. Yeah, nimepata kuwajua. I learned. That's the most important thing. So, yeah. Thanks to our sponsors. Mentor here na wengine wageni, karibuni.
Volunteer male. Banks njoo.
Naam, ahlan wa sahlan na marhaba. Waspendi show off, so nitaongea kizungu kidogo, tutachanganya. Time. Sasa event imekuwa fiti, watu wamejibamba, watu wamenetwork. Tumejuana. Moso Tanga, mimi nimeinteract na watu Tanga sana. Tumekunywa ile alkasus. Mambo yenyewe yale. So na pia tumepata network safi. Hope for the best. Thank you.
So I want us to do the last show. DJD yuko tayari? Lakini kabla ya hapo kuna group photo. Basi chap group photo. Alafu nataka dancers wa Kenya 3 ama 4 na wa Tanzania 4. DJD atupigie nini mbili tuone mshindi ni nani. Yule anashinda, ile group inashinda ina $500. Wale 4 si nyote.
Akitaonekana vipi sisi hatusina. Na kusema ile vijana 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 nikisema vijana sema kijana ni fursa.
Hype Salim iko wapi? Hype Salim. Kenyan team, Tanzanian team, very fast.
Aya. Di wala. Aya, 4 wa Tanga, 4 wa Mombasa. 4 wa Mombasa, 4 wa Tanga. Haraka. Aya, hii ni timu ya wapi? Ishashinda hii. Ni timu ya wapi? Hii ni gani? Timu gani? Kenya. Haya, Mombasa pale. Pale mwisho haraka. Tanga. Timu ya Tanga. Timu ya Tanga 4. Aya, tafuta wenzako. Waweza nunua pale, kuna madansa pale nje, unaweza nunua madancers. Bro, angalia kuna madancers pale, nunua madancers, usiogope. Nunua madancers. Oi. Madancers. Aya. Babakia moja. Aya, washatosha 4. Oye, pungueni hapa, nataka 4. Haya, 4 pande hii. Haya, mmoja atoke, mmoja ashuke. Haraka time. Sawa. Tuko na timu Mombasa, timu Tanga. Tanga mko tayari? Haina shida, utapeana request. Uko tayari kwanza? Mko tayari Mjipange ni ngoma gani mnataka? Mnaomba mchukue demo Ule demo anashuka kwaje? Njoo mama, njoo. Njoo. So kuna ngoma ya Wakenya na ngoma ya Tanga. Sijui Tanga wanataka ngoma gani, mseme haraka. Ngoma moja mnataka, ngoma gani mnataka? Aya, Diamond inama. Aya, hawa anataka nisetie, hawa anataka nini? Inama. So tunaanza na Wakenya wenyeji. Soge kando hapa. Wakenya. Tuanze Wakenya hapa. Oi. Mbio. Nyote. Si moja, nyote. Songa mbele. Hey. Mnajificha nyuma kwa nini? Wewe wacha kujificha nyuma. Haya. Kuanzia saa 12 event ina happen mpaka baadaye. D. Waregeshe hiyo ngoma yao. Mpaka chorus ifike. Asema nini? Twende D.
Mcheza ufurahi kama Swahili
Watcha. Aya, turudi moja ya mwisho. Fanya kama wewe cheza. Wish. Wangapi wanasema Mombasa? Wangapi wanasema Tanga? Next time mkuje mko mmejipanga, sawa? Hii ni Mombasa. Wapi makofi ya Tanga? Wapi kelele ya Mombasa? Time I want to invite Just Do It dancers on stage. Tuwapige makofi, Just Do It on stage. We, fuateni mentor kuna zawadi yenu. Fuateni mentor. Wapi makofi ya Just Do It dancers?
Swali susana kula, fanya wainama kisha rotate, tuwakunjishe na sura. Leo shimo limetema, meshinda beti, shinda beti, tuwaonyeshe sinema wakina feti. Asado, nejo, wena tanchogodo, jinkolo jinkologo, kono la sotojo, baby jo jo jo, jinkolo jinkologo, kikupa jogodo, uno la sotojo. Oya jibebe, asa jibebe, emo jibebe, si ujibebe. Alberto tupatie filmashi. Ananivutia mwendo. Ananivutia. Chigami, dancing, party, fiesta, forever. Oh yeah. Yeni kabisa nena nimalizaga. Dancing, party, fiesta, forever. Oh yeah. Yeni kabisa nena nimalizaga.
Asanteni sana.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Mmemaliza cha ukweli ama bado?
Mmemaliza kiukweli sasa ama bado?
Tayari, twende MC.
Safi kabisa.
Hey! Igwe! That was goja kwanza, goja. Nini mbaya?
Menta tumepokea malalamishi hapa.
Kuna complaints.
Tumepokea malalamishi.
Kuna vita.
Malalamishi yametoka kwa team Tanzania pale Tanga.
Yes.
Wanaomba ikiwezekana ufutilie mbali matokeo ya dancing hapa ambayo alikofanywa mashindano kwa sababu
kwa sababu wanasema
kwamba huyu dada ni professional dancer. Kwaje sasa?
Alafu kuna request nyingine Menta. As we prepare for Pinto the band to come on stage and perform, Menta, imesemekana ati wewe pamoja na ile crew ilikuwa hapa. Huyo ni Bosongo amesema. Ati mcheze anguka nayo. Bosongo alisema.
Dr. Omar njoo. Alafu kwa wale washindani tagawanya 250.
Aya njoni.
Wewe ulicheza wewe. Mko na professional dancer hapa. Na huyu ni mwanangu so namjua. Ni professional dancer. Wewe ni manager wake? Wake peke yake ama wote? Tupeleke na anguka nayo. DJD.
Anguka nayo.
To train.
Aya.
Tushasikia. What up please? Tushasikia kikingia ni kublast. Huko ngabado na
tusimame tucheze sisi wote. Everybody stand up, let's go.
Single for now. Mdagris mteja patikani. Hadi late night saa 6 ndo taniwai. Nikupin location na nikofana na hii. Sukate call niko chomba ya G. Mimi najua utakuwa irizo release. Acha nikushow kwanza form ya Didon. Nishashika mpua na twende chini kwa chini akiwa hadi na mini. Sasa tunasikiza Shin City tuna feel free. Teka video na post pale NGC. Jina ni Kantel Kurapsi ni talent G. Anguka nao. Anguka nao check it. Anguka nao twende down low now. Stand up to your feet mikono juu alafu click. Tuliza pesa alafu one leg. Anguka nao one leg. Anguka nao. Anguka nao. Thank you. Anguka nao.
Thank you so much. Just do it. That was just this dance crew. Mnaitwa pale. Thank you so much.
Dakika moja tu.
Bajuka ni kama unarusha mikono.
DJD nataka Alimanzu anguke nayo na huyu.
Tushasikia. What up please? Tushasikia kikingia ni kublast. Huko ngabado na chuklo madam so anguka nao itabaki meflow na vibe. Anguka nao koko single for now. Mdagris mteja patikani. Hadi late night saa 6 ndo taniwai. Nikupin location na nikofana na hii. Sukate call niko chomba ya G. Mimi najua utakuwa irizo release.
Alimanzu.
Form ya Didon. Nishashika mpua na twende chini kwa chini akiwa hadi na mini. Sasa tunasikiza Shin City tuna feel free. Teka video na post pale NGC. Jina ni
Thank you so much. Alimanzu sasa tunakurecruit kwa Just Do It Dance Crew.
Asanteni sana.
Tunakuongeza ukuwe member wa Just Do It Dance Crew.
Haiwezi.
Why?
Haiwezi.
Nimeona uko na moves.
Haiwezi.
Okay, right about now, we are about to start our entertainment officially with the biggest.
But now you need to remind them about
this one.
Event, huh?
Kabla tuite bandi yetu, si ndio?
Yeah.
Mnamwona nani kwa screen? Shanariha. Akina nani hawa? Nani huyu? Alafu next, let's go to the next slide. Who? The other one iko wapi? Flash sale happening right now. So if you do not have the tickets, grab them right now. Remember, tickets zote zinatoka wapi? Ticket Point, okay? And Hype Salem bado atakuwa pale kufanya mambo yake. All right? Then we have our very own boy wale, Shanariha. We have Mary Favor. We have Nuski. We have so many talented artists from Mombasa. And I cannot wait for you guys to meet them. Okay? So are we ready for the band? Are we ready for the band? Are we ready for the band? Band, are you ready for us? Mko tayari? Okay, give it up for Pinto.